We've been live.
We're live.
Oh, hello.
We're live?
What?
What? We are live.
There's a
God.
delay.
And now we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to No Bucks Given right here on the Horny Goat YouTube channel and the Horny Goat Podcasting Network, wherever you guys listen to us from on your favorite podcasting sites. This is episode number 40. Did I blow out your eardrums again, Gina?
No, sorry. I tuned into the YouTube channel and I forgot to turn down the volume. So I was like, oh, shit.
I was like, fucking Jesus.
Sorry.
Continue. It is episode 40. Can't beat that intro. It's episode 43 of No Bucks Given, where we talk about everything and anything in the world of news, entertainment, just have a fucking shit ton of fun here. God darn it, don't you know? We've got the wonderful members of the Horny Goat crew with me. Of course, you guys know me. I'm Connor, Mr. Marvel 613. Along with me, wonderful members of the Horny Goat crew. We got Gina with us, as well as the power couple, JP and Heather. What's going on, fam?
Nothing.
Hi,
Nothing. I'm gonna bring. Listen, I'm gonna bring the energy. We're bringing the fucking energy, okay?
You just said you were almost falling asleep before you got on the.
I
You literally
am,
yawned your way
but-
into the call.
I am, but if I don't bring the fucking energy, I'm gonna fall asleep. So.
What do you think I'm drinking Mountain Dew Code Red at almost midnight my time? Because I need to stay awake. How are you feeling, JP, after such a great GM mode last night?
Fine. I'm doing beautiful.
Yeah. I'm surprised you just didn't keep the sunglasses on the entire time and be like, I'm totally fine.
I'm here.
How are you doing this evening, Heather?
Doing okay.
Living the dream.
Oh, yeah.
On the trip.
We got we got some.
I don't know where that came from. Sorry.
That's the result of bringing the energy. We got some wonderful people also joining us in the Chizat with us. We've got the real Cody. We got Alpha. We got Boto joining us as well, and of course Jurgen Muyen. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. As we'll be checking in with you guys and gals as we go through the entire evening. If you guys want to follow along the different stuff we're going to be talking about this evening, let us know in the chat, and of course the articles for different stuff is going to be linked in the description here on YouTube. And of course, like I said before, you can listen to us on your favorite podcasting platforms too. I'm trying to get us onto a couple of other ones because we need to be heard everywhere, and I want to see how many of them we can get kicked off of, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, bring it on.
Podmine's still emailing us. So here's your code. So
Who is?
Challenge accepted.
Podmine.
That's a new one. I'll be honest with you. So like we obviously do everything through Anchor, and Anchor is like the main like site where like I upload the audio stuff and then just kind of like be gone, and it spreads out to all the different it spreads out to all the different podcasting sites, and it's like, oh, you can auto link all these other ones. I haven't heard of fucking half of these ones. It's like, oh, this is podbean.dip. I'm like, what the fuck is Podbean? Like, I know what Podbean is, but like dip your bean.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is what is this poop pod? I don't know what's poop pod. I don't know what the fuck that. Like,
What the fuck is poop
there's
pod?
some weird. The point is that there's weird fucking names out there, and it's very, very bizarre. But anywho, you can listen to us on all of them. Go listen on Poop Pod right now.
It's like, what the fuck is that? Who needs this shit?
I know, Boto. I try to keep up as best as I can with the real time. It's unfortunate with some of the drawback, but we got some interesting stuff to talk about. It's funny because usually we collectively get all the stories together and kind of and file and organize everything for the stream and whatnot. There really wasn't too much after last week, and then all of a sudden, just like, here's a bunch of stuff to talk about. Like I don't know. I just felt like there was like a bunch of random things
On Friday. I swear they keep it all for Friday.
It just
Yeah.
all right in there. What's up, Nikki J and Aru Shinshu? What's going on?
It pops out. And it comes out for the show.
Like just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. So I guess we might as well start off with as far as stuff we're going to talk about here. We might as well talk about. I'll be honest with you. I can't remember who brought it up to us in the chat first about this whole the Pelosi thing. What? Okay.
What?
Yeah. What in the? Okay. I know he got attacked.
Yes.
Apparently there was a home invasion that was not reported as a home invasion, but rather to have somebody from the police department go and do a wellness check on Mr. Pelosi.
Was he on the phone with somebody at the time?
No. Because apparently,
Yeah, then that makes no sense.
Some strange person answered the front door for police while Mr. Pelosi and his assailant were both in their underwear wrestling over a hammer.
I,
You got a personal hammer? Like, how's your hammer hanging, or what? I
I mean,
No, a physical,
judge.
actual hammer.
so he was. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, JP. Sorry.
I don't know what the fuck to say.
was it
why I
Nancy's
went,
hammer? She did
That's
the
why the
gavel?
exhale came out.
Yeah, I mean, for one thing, the assailant is 42 and Mr. Pelosi is 82, and 43-year-old had trouble wrestling the hammer away from said 82-year-old until the cops actually show up, into which case he gets the hammer away from Mr. Pelosi and hits him in the head with said hammer, with the police standing right there to watch.
Wait. That's the best part of this whole fucking thing. Hold the
Listen,
fuck up.
The only thing that I'm
feel
gonna.
like- Sorry, JP. Go ahead.
I was actually just trying to move.
Okay.
Relax your shit.
Yeah, before he gets out of
Those
control.
two. All right.
What I was gonna say was.
Here's the thing.
I'm starting to think the 42-year-old and the 82-year-old were doing more than wrestling over a hammer.
Okay, I have since.
In my
Sorry, go ahead, Gina.
in my head, all I can see is this playing out, and all I could hear is that like do 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 do. You know that circus music that they
Yeah.
fucking play.
I was thinking of like Benny Hill.
Oh my God, yeah, that too. Yes,
What's up, Federico?
Oh, God.
So like the okay.
Federico.
Let me just make sure I hear this right from Heather. So they wrestle. Okay, fine.
They wrestled all right.
The
Yeah, they
police
wrestle.
come. Who hits who with the hammer? I want to make sure I hear this right.
The
assailant.
43-year-old finally gets the hammer away from Mr. Pelosi, and with police in full view watching this entire event happen, then attacked Mr. Pelosi with said hammer that took him that long to wrestle away from Mr. Pelosi.
All joking aside, do we know what type of like? Is it like a ball peen, or is it like the? Like
I have no
mallet?
idea.
He did not specify what type of hammer this
My
assailant
question
decided to
is-
use. However, there's conflicting reports on whether Mr. Pelosi had his own hammer and the assailant brought one to the scene as well.
Did,
They were
Wait,
playing-
here's my question: why did he have a fucking hammer to begin with? Like, was that like the
Why
nurse?
this
Like,
story
okay, but
this is one little seed in this story that doesn't make sense. It's like, is he sleeping with a hammer next to the bed at this point with how bad the homelessness
Yeah,
is getting in that
I
area?
just want to talk about the hammer and the 42-year-old. The 82-year-old.
I love
They
how
were playing. I know what happened.
I love
They
how.
were playing.
It just-
They were playing Donkey Kong.
shut up.
Oh.
Okay, but like, in all seriousness, I don't want to say that this is a hoax or anything like that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that this whole fucking thing is like sus as fuck because.
Please.
Can we not laugh about this for just a minute?
Well, I don't want to laugh about it because he actually
Why?
did end
It's
up
fucking
getting
hilarious.
But he did actually end up getting injured. I mean, I don't support
sh-
anybody fucking getting attacked and getting injured, but
Is he gonna be okay? Is he
well,
gonna be...
he had to go in for fucking like brain surgery or some shit like that. But
Yeah,
apparently
yeah,
he's gonna be
but-
okay.
How's his
I
hammer
mean,
hanging?
Are they on the
Oh my
side?
God, Connor.
Are they? Are they? Fuck it, make fun of the motherfucker. It took it took a 42-year-old all of his strength.
I mean, this was a skinny ass
over a
42-year-old.
hammer from an 82-year-old man. So I'm just gonna say there was more than it's.
Like, dude, who the fuck is third person answering the front
Yeah,
fucking
right.
door instead of helping Mr. Pelosi and whatnot? I mean, this guy had to get through not only gated security to get to the community that he's in to begin with.
So we know that Paul Pelosi, he's good. I'm wondering, was the 42-year-old prostitute that went wrong?
I hope the 42-year-old would hit Pelosi with the
42-year-old
hammer.
male
Nailed it.
Male
Oh
prostitute.
my God. Jesus Christ, you guys. No, but I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. 'Cause I just can't
Now,
remember.
apparently, the 42-year-old lived in a certain house that was called the hippie house.
Yeah, you could tell too. Looking at him, he's like fucking scrawny as
He's a
shit.
nudist.
Straight out of the 70s.
That doesn't make him a prostitute, though.
But I'm just.
But
God.
okay, so my whole point in this is I don't condone anyone from either side attacking anybody. But out of this whole story, okay, this entire story, like with us, the first thing we do is we start laughing because like some of it doesn't fucking make sense, and it's the situation as a whole, considering that he got hurt, it's not funny. But when you break it down into fucking segments, it's fucking hilarious. But what my question is like, all the fucking liberals are saying, well, the fucking Republicans, we don't fucking claim this motherfucker. Like, take one look at that motherfucker.
Fucking hippie house, you piece of shit.
Take one look at that motherfucker. He is not a Republican.
Blame Home Depot. Blame the Republicans.
We're going to fucking hell. Well, bye, guys. It was nice knowing you. Our channel's going to be gone tomorrow.
Home Depot commercial music. Dun, 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 dun,
Look,
dun.
I hope Pelosi is okay. I'm trying to make light of a situation, but I know somebody got hurt, but god damn it.
Why are they blaming the Republicans? Like, I just...
Because it's an attack on Nancy fucking Pelosi and her home.
Yeah,
well, I understand that, but like, you could take one look at that motherfucker and be like, yeah, there's no way that he's a fucking Republican.
See, that's gonna be the first thing that happens every time it's something on this matter or something similar happens. It's always gonna be, oh, this is all because Donald Trump got into office, motherfucker. He hasn't been in office in 4 fucking years.
I didn't see the hammer. I don't know about the hammer.
I actually just got into a little bit of a scrap with a friend of mine on Twitter over this shit because
best place to have arguments.
He's a liberal, and I don't identify as either one. I've said this before. Like, I have certain viewpoints that may be considered liberal, but the majority of my viewpoints are leaning more towards Republican, especially with how my age. You know, like the older I get, the more I start leaning Republican.
Really
but anyway,
hammer them home.
But like, I am so fucking sick and tired of like anything that I post. Anything I post, there is some liberal that comes on and just, oh, well, this wouldn't happen if Trump, but it all tracks back to that fucking orange motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. And they're just going off. And I'm like,
his mom is like that too. And sometimes
clearly it was a Home Depot hammer, and I presumed Lowe's all the time.
It was at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and my phone went off when he commented, and I felt bad because like, I am friends with the guy. He is a nice guy, but it's just politics. We don't mesh with politics. But like 1 o'clock in the morning, my phone goes off. It wakes me up from my sleep. So I lean over to check it. Fine, whatever. Checked it, read it, and I just replied back. And you know what? I'm getting really fucking sick and tired of seeing these comments all over my fucking posts. Like, I don't give a flying fuck. And I went on to blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever. You want to see it, read my Twitter. But anyways, he comes back and he's like, oh, I see the right has taken you over, whatever. I still think you're a good person outside of political stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, it was I woke up this morning, seen that. I'm like, dude, it was 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, it was in the middle of the night. It woke me up out of dead sleep. The only thing I was saying was like, if you can't see problems with both sides, then maybe you need to readjust your fucking vision because there's problems with both sides.
Agree.
Yep.
I can't anymore. Like, fucking Twitter is a cesspool, and then on top of that, they fucking blocked my shit the other day for no fucking reason.
Oh, I was waiting to see if that was the actual reason you didn't like Twitter.
Listen,
I'm just on this political tirade. I show one
but
gif.
Okay, I'm seriously.
I'm just teasing you.
I said, first of all, I did not say boobs. I said bobs. Okay. And then I used a GIF that I found on fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
And they smack me with here's your warning. Well, fucking, I hope Elon Musk fires all this.
Shove it up your fucking ass. How about you go after these fucking sites that sit there and
That's
show
what I said.
fucking porn on them, motherfuckers?
That's what I said.
Let's
Like,
go
I
take it anyway.
I challenged it, and in my challenge, like I showed you guys, in my challenge, I brought up the whole fucking hashtag anime whatever that was, you know, trending that day with all these fucking naked women and shit. And then I even, like, I retweeted the fucking picture of the blocked, or the warning thing, and then I said it in a post that I made too, because I'm so fucking sick and tired of it. I can't scroll down my timeline without seeing fucking... Listen, I can appreciate
it's hanging out.
Listen, I'm straight. I am as straight as they come, right? As straight as they fucking come. But I can appreciate a nice ass or a nice pair of tits. Okay, I'm whatever. If you got a nice pair of tits, fine, good for you. I don't want to see them when I am scrolling down my fucking timeline because I happen to have an 11-year-old who is constantly looking over my fucking shoulder. And that is the end of my tirade. Fuck you, Twitter.
So, should we just segue into
Elon Musk,
the new owner of Twitter?
Actually, yeah. I don't care about fucking Twitter and what they do. I can do whatever the fuck they want.
I think we need to start keeping track of everybody that sits there and says, "Oh, now that Elon Musk is here, it's gonna turn into Nazi land, and then we're gonna have to fucking leave." Then
Frank actually brought that up. Yeah, Frank's like, so who's going to be in charge? He tweeted out. He said, "Who's going to be in charge of counting all the celebrities?"
The part that baffles me about all the people getting in an uproar about like social media and like people getting removed and shit like that, like blah blah blah, like, oh, it's a violation of free speech. No, it's not really. You agree to the terms of service of whatever, like in this case, the digital space of the platform you're using. It's like, yeah, this isn't a public Twitter's not a public thing. It's a private company. I don't really give too much of a rat's ass about Elon Musk coming in here, and I'm with Heather and Frank, what Frank said earlier too, about the idea of like, oh, Elon Musk is coming in, that means they're gonna put so and so back, like fucking, it's gonna be turning into the fucking pissing contest. It's like, really, over fucking Twitter of all things.
But you know what? The thing is like. All right, JP, go ahead.
All right. I think the speech thing, the free speech thing, will be a little more open, and people can't complain all the fucking time somebody says, "Well, I don't like your opinion."
But Elon Musk actually tweeted out. Let me see if I can find his tweet. Sorry.
I just don't see it, hindering. It's just, if you don't want to pay attention to what people have to say, like fucking Rob Reiner locked his account. Well, good for fucking him. I mean, the only thing that he did is he deleted his account. Now you don't have to see his far left fucking liberal fucktard ideas anymore. The far right and the far left are what's wrong with this country.
Yep.
And free speech. And the only thing Elon Musk did is he purchased a fucking company, and everybody's leaving it. Like, who said he was going to make any real huge changes?
Well, yeah, and he even tweeted out, this was the 28th at 1:18 p.m. He said Twitter will be forming a content moderation council with widely diverse viewpoints. No major content decisions or account reinstatements will happen before the council convenes. And then he also said, to be super clear, we have not made any changes to Twitter's content moderation policies yet.
Relax, people. Fucking hey, man.
Although he did tweet out, he said, listen, sorry, JP, it killed me. Where did I see it? God damn it. It said, finally, comedy is finally legal again on this platform.
Yes.
Because before he took over, there was a lot of stuff that was happening that was very unfairly taken care of.
Yep.
So for all of everybody sitting here fucking saying Elon Musk is a far right, just so everybody knows, he's actually a Democrat.
Yeah, I figured he was. No?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't agree with the far left or, the extreme left thought process.
I'm all in favor of if this does mean more open dialogue and discussion, because I do believe, especially in the last, like, maybe it's just me, in the last like year and a half or so specifically. I mean, I know the whole like cancel and block and getting people off. I know it's been around forever, fucking. But I feel like specifically the last like year and a half has been particularly bad. And I'll be very honest. Aside from y'all wonderful fam here and a few people, if I wouldn't, if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have Twitter. Honest to God, I would not have
Same
Twitter.
here.
I would have gotten rid of it if it wasn't for everybody here. Few others, like one or two. Otherwise, I would have gotten rid of it when I killed off the OK Fabe stuff. But because it's a goddamn cesspool. And so if it leads more towards diversity and equal, more open, free speech in general, then fuck yeah, I'm all in favor of it. But the fact that people are like, although I shouldn't be surprised at this fucking day and age. The fact that people are sometimes making mountains out of molehills is just, I shouldn't be shocked, especially for fucking Twitter.
Right.
No, Mello did share something with me earlier.
Oh yeah, the Joe Rogan thing.
No. It was actually commenting on the Joe Rogan thing because I didn't know that was fake. Heather actually told me later on that it was spliced together.
But man, it was fucking good. It was well done.
Are
you talking about
Mello, I'm trying to find the tweet.
The layoffs and everything.
I think so. Yeah.
So
I don't know. There was a lot of tweets.
Two of them were done as a joke by Elon Musk and these two that work for Twitter. If people can't sit there and realize Ligma and Johnson, come on, people.
I did see that. I was like, that's fucking
jokes here.
Like, you fucking dumbasses.
So there's an article too that says that the drama, or yet the debt bankers on Wall Street, the drama is far from over, as they'll need to convince investors that the chief twit's ambitions for the company can justify its heavy debt load. With the $44 billion deal now closed, a Morgan Stanley-led cohort that provided about $13 billion of debt financing to help fund the acquisition of Twitter is now saddled with risky loans that they never intended to keep on their books. The banks now face the inevitable task of selling it off without realizing big losses, and that's not going to be easy. So basically, he bought Twitter, but it is causing Wall Street a whole lot of shit right now.
Which is fucking crazy.
It's going to. It was a huge purchase.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead, JB.
Oh, it is. It's gonna. I don't think everybody's all afraid. I think why Wall Street's afraid is because they're afraid Elon Musk is going to buy everything.
So it says yields on junk bonds in the CCC tier, where Twitter's riskiest uninsured debt would likely be rated, have soared to 15.4%, well above the 11.75% maximum interest rate that the banks promised Musk on that portion of the debt financing. That would force the banks to offer steep discounts if they tried to offload it to institutional investors at current rates.
Yeah.
The banks and Musk himself will also need to explain why Twitter's bot problem isn't a problem after all, and how the company can afford the huge annual interest burden that is nearly $1.2 billion a year by one estimate. So, I don't know,
he's attempting
listen,
to flip it.
I know the reasons why he did this, because he is attempting to flip it, but this might be the one that bites him in the ass.
Well, it's going to get him, obviously gets him the most attention because, right now, if you look at it, right, Facebook and Instagram are under the same company. Twitter and TikTok are the big, and YouTube are the big social media platforms, right, where, if something happens, it's usually on one of those 1, 2, 3, 4. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and then Instagram, Facebook. So anything that happens as far as, to disrupt it or change things up on the status quo. Remember how much fucking TikTok attention... Look how much attention TikTok got when it's like, oh, we're removing it off of the App Store in the U.S. It fucking became a huge outrage because it was, whether you like the platform.
Was also super popular right then.
Yeah.
Look how quick any one of us jumped to either YouTube or Twitter when Facebook and Instagram crashed, like it did beginning of this year.
Yep.
Mm.
So,
and then fucking that was a heart attack for me because like, oh shit, I can't do any work without Facebook.
Well, I always freak out with Facebook too. Like even as far as like, okay, I got like my second warning on Facebook, and it's so fucking dumb. Facebook can fucking suck a dick too because
so wait, you got blocked on, you got a warning on Twitter. And 2 warnings on Facebook. Gina, I'm starting to think you're the common denominator in this problem here.
No, here's the thing. Facebook basically warned me twice for the same fucking shit that Twitter did. Like I literally shared a meme that I found on fucking Facebook, and they slammed me with 2 warnings.
I'm starting. I'm still failing to see how that's their fault.
On
Because it's a product that they allow to be on the platform in and of itself.
Like, how come I got slammed with a warning, but the person that I fucking shared
it
from
from didn't get shit?
But like, I'm
bitch.
terrified of like Facebook going down, or like Facebook going out of business, or better yet, losing my Facebook, mainly because all of my pictures of my kids are on there, because like I don't have a computer that I can has the like amount of space required to save my pictures onto my computer. So I don't have anywhere to put those pictures. So they're all fucking sitting on Facebook. And if I lose my account, then motherfuck.
Well, let's get you an external hard drive then. We'll take care of that problem.
I mean, that would be nice.
That and going into the Google Cloud, the lower base one is free.
Is it? We're talking about like hundreds of pictures.
And it's just pictures. They're literally kilobytes.
Pictures are infinitely smaller compared to videos, yeah.
I don't know how to work all of that shit. I don't know.
We do.
Hey, okay.
I'm home all fucking day, woman. What the hell?
How do you think I didn't know how to fucking video or edit or do any of the half the shit I've done in the last 10. Anyway, real quick to Bodo's point, he goes, I was always afraid to, I always been afraid to follow people because Twitter trolls will contact the company to get me fired. And that's not right. That's bullshit right there.
Yeah,
so that kind of stuff I hope gets eliminated completely. But to go back to what we were talking about as far as like why Elon Musk bought, why it's such a big deal, I think because of the success of the Tesla company and people associate Elon Musk with successful business, right or wrong, that they think with him doing this, oh, he's going to turn Twitter around just like he took the Tesla company and made it fucking millions and billions of dollars and maybe fix the problems that are with Twitter. That's probably why this is getting the amount of attention it is. And I hope he does. I hope he does. I don't think it's being a game changer, but we'll see.
When it comes to the bots, there's nothing anybody can do about them.
I think Elon Musk can. I'm just telling you.
He's going to have to create his own entire software in order to demolish them.
Is it just me, or why is it that like, sorry, JP, why is it that like the smartest and like the most able and capable men out there look like fucking creeps? Elon Musk looks like a fucking...
Well, he is a bit of a douche.
Elon Musk looks like a fucking back alley. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but it rhymes with crapist.
French?
No, everything he does is consensual.
They said crepe.
Crepe.
Yeah,
crepe.
The French pastry. The pancake.
He likes crepes. and fucking Bill Gates, same thing.
Yeah.
Only one that didn't was
Really?
Steve Jobs. He fucking died.
I agree with you on Musk, but Bill Gates?
Yeah, Bill Gates looks like a fucking creeper.
Well, okay,
He's creepy, yeah.
Mr. Gates, I respect you, but
it was in French, like what you just said about
crepe.
Musk. Yeah, I didn't. But
oui.
That's what he's after. I mean, I know that a lot of the smarter intellectual people are also like socially inept in the sense of like they're not like, you put them in a room full of people and they will just instantly crawl to the corner and just not talk or talk or interact with many people. But he's kind of the opposite in a lot of ways. He's very sociable. I mean, I don't want to say shy, but
he likes crepes.
Listen, don't knock his fine French cuisine, goddammit, just because he likes certain like pancakes or whatnot. But
grapes have to do it.
Just never mind. It's over your head.
We'll explain it later. When two people love each other very much.
I mean, is that really what happens in that situation?
Or one does. He's walking away. At least he got out of the chair. Okay, thank God.
Listen, I've taken us down a fucking rabbit hole that we can't get out of. Please, God.
Oh, please, we can very easily get out of it.
Oh yeah. A couple other
Sue
comments.
me, Elon. I love you.
I want a Tesla really badly. That's not fucking happening. I got rid of Facebook and Twitter 2 years ago because of all that. Says Alpha. I don't blame you on that one. Alpha says he got more hate on Facebook than Twitter. It got to the point now where I don't even bother commenting on shit anymore because I simply do not feel like dealing with the stress. I choose. I mean, shit. I'm pretty much Facebook friends with everybody here on my personal Facebook, and they know that I'll post either comic book geeky shit, puns, really bad puns, or like fam stuff. That's it. That's literally it. I don't really go too crazy on it because otherwise that people have literally fucking nothing better to do, and I have met people who have literally fucking nothing better to do than to just simply go on Facebook and scroll and literally look for trouble. It's like fucking like West Side Story.
Yep.
Bum 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 bum.
Bodo says if you were a stud muffin, well, first of all, he said less of Gina. I don't know what that means, but he said if you were a stud muffin when you were young, you would never have the time to invent this crap. You'll be too busy getting laid.
No, he's saying that in relation to the whole the smart intellectual people looking like they enjoy French pastries. If you were a stud muffin, meaning those people, when you were young, then you would never have the time to invent this crap, and you'd be too busy getting.
I'm sorry, Bodo. I'm fucking mentally handicapped tonight. So.
You'd get your cream filled. Sorry if severe voice text, but no, you're good, Bodo. I figured.
Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah. I just misunderstood.
Aru apparently just wants to bang a Russian lady right now, so he's getting deported immediately. So, but in any case, but to Heather's point about the bots thing, I mean. He could make an AI or a program to get rid of them, but they're gonna keep popping up. They're like fucking weeds. So so it's not gonna be instantaneous. But I think the big thing I would like to see is more. First off, give us a fucking edit button, please. I don't have to pay.
And don't make us pay for it.
$4.99 a month, which is horseshit.
Fucking ridiculous.
Give me that, and then give me just neutral. Like I would rather like have a situation where like if you're gonna send out a tweet, it's like we've detected that this tweet may be hostile and blah blah blah. Are you sure you want to send? Or like like it's almost like fucking spell checker, like the paperclip fucking asshole from Microsoft Word. It's like, are you sure you want to send this hate mail out? Give me that. I'd much rather take that than.
Listen, if I wasn't sure of what I was fucking wanting to say, then I wouldn't have fucking said it to begin with. I don't need somebody to warn me about it.
I do. I definitely need something.
This could be taken badly. I don't give a fuck. I wrote it for a reason.
Oh man. All right. Let's see here. As far as other stuff I wanted to talk. Oh yeah. Actually, Gina might enjoy this too because I know she likes the court cases and stuff. And I brought this up a couple of nights ago when we were doing Spider-Man. But the next story I wanted to mention was the beautiful insanity. And let me see if I can pull this image up. God damn it. Of the Darrell Brooks trial.
Oh, Jesus. I still haven't paid attention to this.
I will do my best to kind of...
I heard about it. I just didn't...
Now,
I was going to check it out, and I just never did.
I don't get usually too down the rabbit hole when it comes to trials or court cases and stuff. There's usually way too much of it. I just like kind of like, give me the spark notes. This was a fucking circus. So for those of you who don't know, about a year ago, there was a Christmas parade that Darrell Brooks ran his red SUV through, injuring, I want to say somewhere in the 60s, 60 people, 60-ish people, and killing 6. So he was being accused of this, and this was the trial for what could be multiple life sentences. And spoiler alert, was almost instantly he was starting to disrespect the judge, constantly interrupting interrupting her, mouthing off, constantly arguing, and then represented himself in the trial with no legal counsel.
You guys
he
think that
was
he did
trying.
that?
He was
Sorry?
trying. He was trying. Before we go any further, he was trying to, and this is how fucking dumb this guy is. He was trying to do the "I'm insane" fucking. You know how?
Oh, he kept
Yeah,
changing it up
he was
every
well,
almost fucking day.
and that was actually what I was just gonna say too. I was gonna say, do you guys think that he's trying to get an insanity plea?
He is.
Well,
It's not.
Well, I mean, obviously the ruling has
That's the
come.
way it started.
Yeah.
he was for those of you who don't know too, he was deemed mentally capable and mentally able to represent. They did do
And that's what fucks his argument all
Well,
the way
And
over.
not only, sorry.
so what I was gonna say was I'm trying to give I'm gonna try and highlight some notes here. I am telling you guys, if you guys want some really entertaining shit, go look up the most outrageous moments of this trial. I cannot do it justice. I'm not gonna go through them all because it went on for fucking 15 days. And believe you me, on the 10th day, I'm watching there with my popcorn at work every chance I get. But real quick, he kept he kept misleading his own witnesses. He kept asking wrong questions. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. The best part was he's like, do you recall what you don't recall? And the fucking prosecution's like, objection. How does he expect the witness to not remember what they don't remember?
Badgering his own witnesses.
Yep.
All right, cool.
So it is it is flabbergasting to see what he does. And the problem is, and the whole thing about this entirety of as far as his argument is that I don't know what his argument is. I listened to his closing arguments for an hour, and he tried to sneak in the fact that there might be a recall of the car, which was never brought into court, which was never admissible as far as evidence, blah, blah, blah. But he just went off. Heather, it was fascinating to watch him just fucking fry. Just watching him, he had to get removed out of the courtroom several times. At one point, it was admitted the fact that he was a sex offender, and he literally slammed his hand on the table and did a staring contest with the judge. And the judge is like, I need to stop. He's scaring me because he's just doing this. And he was convicted. He was convicted of all 6 murders. So he was charged with intentional vehicular manslaughter. He is now serving, I know it's at least 6 life sentences, if not more. And I know there's hundreds more on top of that for the injuries and stuff. But oh my fucking God.
Okay, first of all, the guy is both smart as hell to try to argue.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's smart to
Right off the bat.
Listen,
hear me out. Hear me out. He was smart as hell to think to do this, but he's stupid as shit. Because 1, he was already ruled mentally capable. 2, anybody with a fucking brain knows exactly how fucking difficult it is to actually get the insanity plea these days. Because nobody gets a fucking insanity plea anymore because all these different mental health disorders that people have these days, it is no longer acceptable to use your mental health illness as a reason for hurting other people because there are
Agreed.
so many outlets of help.
So real quick, I'm not trying to cut off you guys too much, but I'll tell you right now, he never tried to push for an insanity plea. The weird part is that his intention, as far as what he was trying to counterprove, was never crystal clear. He never argued the fact that he actually did what he did. He was trying to say it was either he
a malfunction with the vehicle, or
he was saying either malfunction with the vehicle, which wasn't until his closing arguments. Then he basically was trying to flip the whole script that the court was against him and that he was being targeted and whatnot. That was his big argument.
You know, do you know what I think it was?
The day he did this, and they were dragging him to the police cars.
Oh my fucking God.
So why did he? Why?
So this is my thoughts. Okay, This guy knew he was fucked. He knew he was going to get sentenced, and he used this trial in order to get his fucking 20 minutes of fame.
I think what happened was he was trying to create confusion, chaos, and disorder, and was trying to take advantage of and get something happen. So the judge, to her massive fucking credit, went above and beyond as far as trying to make sure. There was times where she asked him, are you calling any witnesses? Are you calling a witness? And again, I do not think this man is smart. I think that the second you represent yourself, you're fucked. Second of all,
100%.
Just
100%.
ready for this? it was the state of the state of Wisconsin was the one that was making the charges, right? So it's state of Wisconsin versus Darrell Brooks. I am not the smartest bulb in the crayon box. I know that. But I know to not put the state of Wisconsin as a witness to call to the stand, with your argument being, I have the right to approach my accuser. And then, on top of that, he kept saying, I don't identify as Darrell Brooks. When the first piece of admissible evidence was his state-issued driver's license and his video where he's arrested and they asked him his fucking name.
Right, but like him saying, I don't identify as Darrell Brooks, that comes off to me like he's trying to claim that he has some sort of mental health disorder, like schizophrenia, something like that. He just doesn't come out and flat out say it. He's trying to like insinuate that he does. So all he has to do is cause just the jury to have a little bit of doubt. That's all he had to do.
Actually, I'm going to counter argue with that. He was trying to make himself seem trans so he can get the support of the LGBTQ plus community.
Right, but did he identify, like, did he say that he identified as a woman?
He said he identified as a sovereign.
In circles, so he didn't say shit.
He said he identified himself as a sovereign citizen to try to say he doesn't like a. He was basically trying every little sneaky, underhanded, fucking backdoor way to get around the fact that these charges were happening, and he was fighting tooth and fucking nail to get what he wanted.
Yeah,
and it was beautiful to watch him implode.
The guy just sounds like he's a fucking tool and a half.
I am telling you, I am not like you think I'm like your jaws dropping with me just to say. I'm not even telling you a quarter of the shit that he did. You have to go watch some of like the highlights yourself. There's tons of them on YouTube.
No, and the sad part is like during this whole fucking fiasco, I mean, yeah, watching him just make a fucking fool out of himself is probably pretty funny. But I feel bad for the families of the fucking victims that had to literally fucking sit through this shit.
Agreed. I think another one that just popped in my head, like I said, about the whole idea of like when the prosecution's like, well, and bear with me, I'm paraphrasing here. Brooks wanted to bring in a piece of evidence and to make his witness incredible, which is his ex-girlfriend, and the prosecution's like, well, we can then go into blah blah blah, which led to the idea like that he's a registered sex offender. And Brooks just went off on like this tangent while the prosecution is supposed to speak and kept saying, like, you think you know so much. How about you tell them the truth that she told me she was 18 when I met her? I'm like, that's fucking great. You're fucking nearly 40. And when the camera, which is, on him the entire time, pans away to like take a break, like, goes off to like the flag of the clock or something, he's not fucking going. And just like, it is... If you have kids or you dealt with kids, like everybody here on this call right now,
yes.
Oh, I'm like, let me just one time,
yeah.
just one little one. At one point, several points, excuse me, that they had to have him sequestered in the courtroom next door so that the judge had the ability to mute him when possible. Several times. He had a fucking little sign that just said objection.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
Sounds like a fucking circus.
This is the only reason I bring this up. And like I said, I usually don't bring up like court cases, stuff like that. But mother of God, the last week or so with this, I have been like just down the rabbit hole. I'm like, what the fuck is going to happen next? It is.
I thought
like
the
TV.
Amber Heard Johnny Depp shit was fucking intense.
Nope,
this sounds like it's ridiculous.
This is a whole other fucking level. It's like the Bill Clinton. Can you define the definition of the word "is"? Like it's that kind of for 15
The only reason why I started out saying that he was genius was because like I thought that he was trying to make himself look insane. The guy is obviously fucking dumber than a box of fucking bricks, because like if you're gonna act like that, then at least try to make yourself look like you're fucking crazy.
Well, okay, so the other point that I'm making here is like it's one thing for him to hoot and holler about like or stay on one path as far as like what the issue or problem is. I have ADHD, but Jesus Christ, it was hard for me to fucking follow this thing. Like, he was all over the place as far as, like, like, okay, obviously in a court case, each side is going to have, this is the point, obviously prosecution's pretty easy, he did it, and then the defense is like, well, I didn't do it, or there's this reason why it didn't happen. Pretty, you know, you can go around in loops, but that's the core, like, basis of fucking the court system and, like, the prosecution versus defense. Prosecution, fucking no problem. They were laughing at some points where I'm like, yeah, this is a fucking slam dunk for you guys. Like... What the fuck was his strategy? At one point, it was the car was an issue. Like, there were some questions he asked witnesses where I'm like, are you like, how, like, did he just barely pass this, like, competency test? Like, I don't, it is.
Well, I mean, you can be fucking dumb as shit, but still be ruled competent mentally.
Oh, God, fucking apparently.
So, Odo says, I got a question for you guys and ladies. If your family went through something horrific, would you actually show up to the court case? Abso-fucking-lutely.
I mean,
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a loaded one.
I'd be there for support. No, let me read this.
I would be there 100% because whoever fucking hurt my family, I would want to look them in the eye when they fucking find out that they're going to fucking jail for the rest of their life. And if they're not going to the jail for the rest of their life, then they better watch out for me in a back alley. That's all I'm saying.
With a GIF.
That far.
Yeah, I will totally have a crepe for you.
Yeah.
Crepe. I will have a crepe.
Crepe. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right. Just said I'll have a crepe. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired, you guys.
I say you and Wendy look like about the same right now.
Wendy's
being a pain as usual.
Being a pain in the butt.
Are you being a pain, Wendy?
He's no.
No,
I would have sat there and said, you know what, jury, I'm sorry we wasted your time. You, sir, are in jail for the rest of your life, just so we don't have to fucking hear you speak ever.
Right?
Fucking Monopoly games are fucking faster than the fucking trial. It was 15 fucking days. Yeah, like, again, I cannot stress this enough, folks. If you're interested in this stuff and, like, the train wreck that this is, it is fascinating me. Look up highlights, because God knows you'll waste a lot of fucking time, but look up the highlights of some of the stuff that he said or did, and just his attitude. It was, and the crazy part was, he never fucking denied that he didn't do it. Like, I
have to watch, because this happened in my state. I knew about it.
God almighty.
And I paid attention to it. But I thought, once I don't know why we give these evil fucking people the time of day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think you watched.
This is why they do these things, because they want to be that.
Well, they got to go down in infamy for something.
I think you watched. Remember the
Titans.
Other than doing what he did, obviously.
Right.
But...
What I'm saying is they do this, and then we make this big spiel on it. I mean, this guy is gonna sit in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, let me look up his actual.
Netflix is gonna try and make a documentary off of this dude too.
We need to quit glorifying, because this is what they want. These killers, all they want, they want this to happen. They want to be on the national spotlight. And
I have a question, JP. You're in Wisconsin, and okay, listen, I've talked to you about this before. I know how you feel, but okay, so like the whole Making a Murderer thing, there's supposed to be a documentary coming out, and it's called Convicting a Murderer. It's supposed to have been out like 2 years ago already, and for some odd reason, it's not fucking coming out. Like, living in that state, have you heard anything about like potential for that coming? Because like I would fucking honestly love to hear the prosecution's case, because right now, by watching Making a Murderer, like, state looks pretty fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the prosecutor for that particular case was a fucking idiot when he outright asked the guy. So you were already on probation for having illegal firearms before.
Real quick, just on a side note here, in Waukesha County, Wisconsin. Where is what?
Waukesha County?
Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. Brooks was convicted of driving into the Christmas parade on November 21st, 2021, killing 6 people and injuring 61 others. And his sentencing was... Where is it? I just had the damn thing. I just had the damn thing. Where is it? God damn it. Google. Here we go. He faces 6 consecutive life sentences plus, here's the kicker, 859 years of confinement.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
He's never going to see the fucking light of day again.
Yeah, he's never going to see the light of day. But I mean, I'm not saying he's innocent at all. But I just don't know why we have to glorify. I'm just saying we aren't. I'm not.
I am just telling you, it is baffling to see some of the stuff that he does in terms of the audacity of like interrupting the judge. It's just, I can't do enough justice. You have to go see it yourselves. But yeah, there'll be something that comes out of it in terms of like a show or something.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I personally think that he was doing it in order to get famous because he knew he was already fucked.
Well, he did have a rap video out. Shit you not. There's a music video that yep. So I think we've kind of beaten that one to the ground on that one.
But if the state of Wisconsin is listening right now, or better yet, Netflix or Hulu or whoever the fuck wants to stream this shit, or the creators of convicting a murderer, please fucking release it already because I would like to see it. Thank you. That's it.
Or you just have issues with everything today.
I don't know why they'd be listening to us right now. But, you know.
I literally, you see the defense side in 2 seasons on Netflix of Making a Murderer, and like I said, it makes the fucking prosecution for Stephen Avery's case look really fucking bad. So I just want to see the prosecution side because, like, right now we only have one side.
Okay.
You know.
Sure.
And apparently season 3 is going to be coming up pretty soon, so fucking get on it here. I need the other side.
Now. I know I'm Mr. Marvel, but the other side of the coin here on the comic stuff is getting interesting with the massive news coming out of DC Comics. I'm really happy and excited to hear about all the DC news that came out this past week. Very excited. So those of you who don't know, James Gunn and Peter Safran are said to lead film, TV, and animation division for the new DC studios. So obviously James Gunn is going to wrap up his contract with Marvel with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 as he was planning to anyway. But they are now co-chairs and co-CEOs of DC Studios, a newly formed division at Warner Brothers that will replace DC Films. They've already taken care of all the previous project managers or whoever was in charge of DC beforehand. So now these two are leading the charge, and I am fucking excited. This sounds like it's going to be a great move.
Some rumors that Feige was actually offered that position first.
It's going to be great for Superman because Henry's coming back. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be really shit for the show The Witcher on Netflix because did you guys hear who's fucking replacing Henry on that show?
Yep.
Yeah. Liam Hemsworth. Yeah.
But
I don't know, but DC fucking great.
I did see that thing about Feige offer to take DC, which I mean, can you no. Marvel's already hurting with Kevin Feige at the realm with him already being spread too thin. Like, no. Keep him on Marvel for right now, for the love of God. But a bunch of us watched Peacemaker. I loved Peacemaker. We loved the Guardians movies. And I know that Safran has done, I think, Suicide Squad. Mm-hmm. And I know we did, I think, a little bit with the Aquaman movie. So I mean, their track records are pretty solid as far as work. But it's one thing to just be in charge of like the DC movies. They're in charge of everything DC right now. Everything. Yep. Well, no, just not just like if you know how they do like those straight to DVDs or the animation stuff that I know like me and JP are like, oh, the animation stuff's fucking great. They're in charge of that too. Everything DC now is under these two guys' run, which again, I am all in fucking favor of. This is a great move, and I think that people bitching about like, DC needs direction and guidance. Between that and Henry Cavill coming back as Superman, DC is looking to kick some major ass in the next couple of years.
And they got the new season of fucking Peacemaker coming.
Yeah, go fuck a fish, asshole.
Oh my god, I love that show so much.
I think The Rock had a lot to do with Henry Cavill coming back, which I think he might get involved in the whole fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it came out that he did have a lot to do with it.
Well, and that's I still don't like him. I think he's a shit actor, but that's me.
Rock.
But I will give The Rock or Dwayne Johnson props. He does give a shit about the industry. I just don't think he's that great of an actor, is all.
I like him in anything with Kevin Hart because I like stupid comedy. But yeah. I haven't seen Black Adam, so I can't.
I've heard Black Adam was kind of, again, not having seen it, so this is not like official, but I've heard it's very middle of the road. Like it's not the best.
Yeah, Philly said it was okay.
Not the best, but definitely not the worst either. And and it's funny with all the stuff that was coming out with Black Adam, I'm like, there's a lot of hype going into this, more so than I expected it to be, and I'm like, maybe this is the relaunch of DC, and then go ahead figure a week later.
I felt the same way about the new Batman movie, though. I didn't see what the fuck was so special about the new Batman movie.
So
I'm too dark.
I'm all about spoilers. I don't know if any of you are going to see Black Adam, but a spoiler alert, and it's not that 1, 2, 3 spoiler alert from Black Adam. If you haven't seen it already, they do in middle credit scene, which is Henry Cavill. So they're trying to do the same thing as. Come on, I don't know why.
I'm kidding. I'm just fucking.
Oh, which is I think they're trying to. Remember we talked about how they're taking DC is taking the Marvel's way of doing things.
Yes.
I think they're doing it through the movies.
Yep.
By telling us what the next movie is going to be, and it's going to build to the big bad guy and the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
Which is exactly what they're going to do, which is fine. I'm fine with it, and it should have been done from the beginning. I don't know why DC was behind the ball on this. They had a platform.
They didn't have direction.
Marvel didn't until they they did, but not until they joined Disney.
Huh?
No, before that.
Yeah, they had the Disney acquisition.
With Iron Man 3.
But but DC, so I think it's going to help Marvel if DC does this and does it right, and if both of them are doing good, it's just like I'm gonna fucking go there with wrestling.
No,
the AEW versus the WWE. The fucking people, the DC people, the fucking Marvel shit is so bad.
So
the DC people that fucking it's just.
So
that's gonna be the only problem with it. I'm glad they're both doing it.
So Disney didn't buy Marvel until around like Iron Man 3-ish. So that was like when they were already like in the second phase. But that being said, I think the biggest problem was that DC never had a bigger long-term story that they wanted to do until the Marvel Cinematic Universe picked up. It's like, shit, fucking Man of Steel, Batman, fucking Justice League, and then in a rush to like beat them to the races or try to catch up to them. It tanked. Yeah, it tanked. So, which sucks because I could go on a fucking tangent about Batman v Superman forever, but I'm not. Nope. But with this, I have no problem with them copying the Marvel strategy because it fucking works. I wouldn't blame any other franchise, past or ones that haven't come out yet, of doing the same thing because if you do it right, it fucking works. And more particularly, you have two people who have had their hands already in DC products themselves between Suicide Squad, Aquaman, Peacemaker. And I think that, I argue that Peacemaker and Suicide Squad was some of their better stuff that they've made in this, like the new wave of heroes and
Suicide
stuff.
Squad 2, not the first one.
Sorry. I need to be very clear about that. But in terms of like the tone, the stories and all that stuff, I think it's some of the better stuff. So it's not just like, oh, we're going to have somebody here and they're going to lead DC into the golden age. No, like the pieces are coming together where people are caring enough and they're actually putting some, fucking thought into this stuff. And I've said this before, as much as I love Marvel, I personally believe that DC has generally speaking, better characters and stories. Not always, but in my opinion, but I lean towards Marvel for other reasons. So DC can fucking knock it out of the park if they have the great right direction. Then, like JP said, it's fucking doesn't matter if it's DC or Marvel. Fucking fans and nerds win across the board, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's my point. Marvel wasn't as popular as DC was.
Oh, yeah,
until they did this whole Marvel thing.
Yeah,
they did it all right, but I think if DC, if DC's doing well, Marvel fans should appreciate DC fans and vice fucking versa, because as both of them are doing, like I said,
DC has had some shit fucking
years. I know,
they started live action movies.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, if you look back at like the 80s and most of the 90s, it was mostly DC. Like Batman and fucking Superman were everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's also, just like Marvel's doing now, there's a plethora of DC characters that are very, very interesting, and you could really do some. I mean, we need can we get a good Green Lantern movie, for the love of fuck? Like, please.
Oh my God, yes.
And I even heard that they do want to do another Green Lantern movie, but they want to do it focusing on Jon Stewart, not Hal Jordan, which
thank God
I'm all for in favor of. So the point is that I think it's very exciting because it giving DC a breath of fresh air, and everyone's like Marvel's great, and listen. As everybody knows from the round table, Marvel's not always great.
And one thing that I do love about DC is they have their like main power characters, like the Justice League, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, all of them. But then they have this group below it that's just like the fuck up superheroes, which is the Suicide Squad, which I fucking love that too. I love that they're not all in one group, because then you lose the characteristics that make the Suicide Squad great, because they are fuck ups.
Yeah.
And most of them are fucking legitimately crazy.
That's why Gunn was the perfect one to direct that.
Yeah, but if you combine that group of characters with the Justice League, then they're going to lose everything that's special about them. So I kind of like the fact that they've kept them separate.
Well, it should, because otherwise, like, Superman just come in and just fucking sneeze, and then their brains would explode. But the thinking about this too is that, like, James Gunn's, we obviously, when you think of James Gunn, you think of like the comedy stuff, and you think of like the lightheartedness, and for me, I think of like just Peacemaker in terms of like the general tone. But when serious moments need to happen and you need to emphasize like importance or depth or character and whatnot, he does that well too. I mean, obviously you think of the comedy stuff first, but he can hold his own when it comes to serious stuff. That's just not his style. So I think I'm pretty sure we all said it, like when we were watching Peacemaker, like, man, if DC just leaned into this thing or into this style, they'd fucking knock it out of the park, and look what's gonna fucking happen. So I'm all for the ride. Do you guys I'm trying to think of the way I want to say this here. Let's say they restart everything. What would you like to see?
We had this discussion.
I know, I can't remember the answers. I've had a concussion, damn it.
I wouldn't change one thing except for the Batman.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't
all
put
the other three
Batman
guys as the characters that they are, if you're going to go that route with like the Justice League stuff. Because those are the original, I mean, if we really want to be honest, if I remember right, there's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman.
Aquaman, yeah.
Apache Chief, the Wonder
So
Twins.
there's your 4, 5.
Isn't Black Adam part of that too?
Well, that's a whole nother story. Because that's the Justice Society, which was the thing.
Got you.
So yeah, go ahead, Caesar.
So, but those 4 characters are what you really need to build on.
Honestly,
I would have kept all 3. I would have kept Superman, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman, and then found a different person to play Batman. Somebody that complements all 4 of those guys.
I completely agree, because we were just having this discussion in the chat about how Robert Pattinson wasn't that great of a Batman. I think he made a decent Batman, but he made a shit Bruce Wayne. Okay, you need to find somebody that can play both Batman and Bruce Wayne and pull it off.
And the thing is that, God damn it, if only Michael Keaton was
He's
younger.
like fucking 76 years old now.
If he was
He
younger.
was the age he is now, and I would be so fucking on board with that.
He could be old Bruce Wayne too.
That's true. That's true. He could
did
be.
do one for one of the shows, I believe, but oh man, hold on. I gotta look up his name. You know who?
Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman.
Yeah, he's Adam West when I was younger watching him, and then the next thing I see is go ahead, Connor.
No, go ahead. You sorry, I didn't do it for a minute.
I was just gonna say Michael Keaton when he did Batman,
Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom. I've always known him as a comedy guy, and then I'm like, he's doing Batman. He wasn't. I mean, yeah, he had his funny moments in Batman, but he was. Which is why his character was so good, because he played a serious fucking guy as Batman, and kind of that odd,
The eccentric.
Yeah, he played that so fucking well. Michael Keaton, man.
My favorite Batman, and this is like kind of a cop-out answer, but it's Kevin Conroy, who did the voice of the animated Batman. Because of the similar reasons that JP just mentioned about Michael Keaton, is that I feel like any live-action Batman, almost any of them, can do a great one or the other. They can either do a great Bruce or they can do a great Batman, and they just don't quite hit the mark on the other. For live action, Keaton. Christian Bale, I know Cody said in the chat that he thinks Christian Bale's still the best Batman. Batman when he's not,
He is, when it comes down to it, Christian Bale, he is the best Bruce Wayne.
So here's why I say Michael Keaton. Christian Bale, when he was Bruce Wayne, he talked normal, and then when I'm Batman, he talked that way the whole fucking time.
Guy, okay,
so I fucking hated that when it's like,
why you want to kill me, Joker?
Right? It's like it's way too fucking. I don't know why he changed that voice. Go ahead.
I actually think that the guy, I can't remember his name, but the guy that plays on the first 2 seasons of this show called The Sinner, and he also plays on fucking Magic Mike. God, what the fuck is his name? Let me see if I can, hold on. I think he would be a decent Batman if you would give him a chance.
Why you want to kill me, Joker?
Hold on, let me
just
Google his name.
And then they go to this fucking Batman that fucking does that deep voice.
Calm down, Connor.
Fuck. Sorry.
What?
Connor's fucking dying over there.
I was trying to do the Batman voice and I'm fucking choking on my spit over here. The city just blew into the world of God.
That Batman I hate that shit. So dumb. You don't. Why change your voice? That's why Michael Keaton was so good.
Matt Boomer. So B-O-M-R.
Matt Boomer. Nope. Oh, yeah. He actually, in some of his photos, he looks like Henry Cavill. That's funny.
That's what I'm saying. But I think that if they would actually give him a shot, because he actually is a pretty decent actor, so if you would actually give him a shot, he might make a pretty decent Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Well, what I was gonna say is that I feel like you can, in my opinion, you can make arguments that all the live action versions can do one or the other better than the other, Batman or Bruce. But Kevin Conroy, especially in the early days of the Batman animated series, could fucking because he would have just the right tonal pitch with Batman and the way he spoke as Batman, but also very lighthearted and kind of Rubenesque. I am the playboy billionaire of Bruce Wayne, and so it was a perfect balance. And again, I know it's kind of a cop-out answer because it's the animated version, but fuck it all. But I agree with JP. I mean, obviously, I know Heather would like to keep Aquaman around.
Yes.
It is slippery when wet. So, get rid of Ezra Miller, for the love of God, because we don't need to fucking talk about him anymore. Which, from what I've heard, he's on his way out anyway. So thank God, and they're looking to recast.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Why does the Flash? Is he one of the original Justice League, or wasn't he one of those side characters?
Nope, he's one of the OGs. But the other reason they're really pushing this movie, okay, let me rumor mill here. Supposedly, and we don't know this yet because nothing's been confirmed. Although some of the stuff they've leaked from the like clips from the movies kind of implies this. Flash has a story in the comics called Flashpoint, which is basically when he runs so far back and so fast, he goes back in time and he prevents his mother's death. And by doing so, though, it's a butterfly effect and everything fucking changes. Like everything. And so the hint or the tease that's been rumored out there is that the Flash movie is heavily going to be influencing from the Flashpoint comic, where the idea being is that this is DC's chance to do like a reboot. Like if they're going to reboot the franchise or reboot the DC cinematic universe, this would be the movie to do it, because you could literally be like, okay, nope, everything's different now. We're going to restart the giant redo button. So that's why a lot of people are like, oh man, if we could just fucking get through the Flash movie, we can make everything good again. Make DC great again. So I think that's why a lot of people, at least from what I've been seeing / reading / hearing, is that they're probably so gung-ho on it. Plus, they've already like sunk in so much money into this movie as it is. So it's like, well, you know, do we pull a Batgirl or Batwoman and cut our losses and pull the fucking plug, or do we just push on through and just grit our teeth with it? So, and I mean, Michael Keaton is going to be in the movie, so they did confirm he's going to go back to like the old school Batman. So Mr. Mom's going to be back in.
Well, I mean, he's 76, but
I mean, they're not going to make him look like a fucking spring chicken. I'll tell you that much. Although it'd be fucking funny if they did. God no, don't. Cody, why'd you bring up George Clooney? God damn it, why did you bring up George Clooney?
He's the worst one.
George Clooney was like fucking putting cardboard in a Batman suit, for God's sakes.
he's a shit.
But what was the other thing I was going to say about? I would say change up Flash. Keep Gal Gadot as fucking Wonder Woman. I think she
did a really good job for me.
Oh, Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Yeah, I couldn't think of her. Damn tease.
For me, she did a really good job as Wonder Woman. I don't see changing her out. I mean, Jason Momoa, yes, my celebrity crush, but still phenomenal job in that role, I feel, as Arthur.
Yes.
Bring the trident.
All I heard was Jason Momoa, and yeah, you got my attention.
Bring the trident. And the stick too.
I mean, he can hold his breath for pretty long underwater, is all I'm saying. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
And we're banned off YouTube. That was fast. Jesus. Elon, you got room for us on Twitter? No, never mind.
Got some crepes? I'm sorry.
Who wants some crepes? The only thing I think I have on here as far as stuff to discuss about. Let me see if I've got any other. We already talked about that.
What, dude in Iowa?
What's that?
There's that guy in Iowa.
Oh, the serial
several
killer
guys in Iowa.
The one that his daughter is claiming that he was a serial killer.
Yes, that I still have that article up there too. Yeah, so apparently an Iowa woman claims that her dad was serial killer who murdered up to 70 women, and don't worry about it though. That father-daughter bond is strong because you know what? She helped bury the bodies. So authorities are saying that investigating the allegations of a woman who says her now deceased father killed dozens of women that she helped buried on the family's Iowa property.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Sorry.
What's up?
Super fucked up though, because like she was a kid when it happened, but it's at this stage it's kind of difficult to determine whether she's telling the truth or not, because she claims that her other sister also was forced to help bury bodies, but the other sister is claiming that she has no fucking idea what the hell she's talking about, and their dad was a wonderful man and blah blah blah.
Wait, so it's either so
it's either
crazy has gone completely has made all of this up, or the other sister is lying.
Right. But I do want to point out that, and again, this doesn't fucking mean anything, but cadaver dogs did pick up on human bones in the area that she said they buried bodies. So that's why there's currently like a massive search going on in that area because they're looking for bodies because the dogs picked up on human remains.
How old was this woman?
Well, she's got to be like I think she's in her like 50s now because her dad is actually dead. He died like, I want to say it was like it says in the article, but I want to say it was like 2014 or 17, something like that.
Okay. I'm just curious. How come she's now coming forward? I don't understand. Why?
Well, she claimed that she was too afraid to come forward when her dad was alive.
So there's conflicts here. I just read through the rest of the article real quick, and what Gina's saying is right. Is that it's kind of one of those things where it's like she's come forward. It's like I helped my dad kill and bury 70 workers, which were supposedly all sex workers, in like a well area. But even the police are like, we haven't had 70 fucking missing people's reports in like that span of time. So I don't know what the fuck. So it's a weird like. It's a weird dichotomy.
But the thing is, if they were sex workers, then there might not be missing persons reports because nobody would be missing them.
Depending how good they were, I would. But the point is that there wouldn't be that many in such a short amount of time. So that's
This wasn't a short amount of. This was over a span of like over 30 years.
Oh, I thought it was shorter than that. I thought Grandma was getting some action. Listen. Everybody needs some. I don't know. I feel like
Everybody needs some action. Just don't fucking get killed for it.
I mean, again, depending on how good it is, get out the trident. I don't know. Tough call on that one.
Personally, I think she's full. I think she's
yeah.
crazy.
It sounds like the more I read it.
You think she had something to do with it then?
Well, she's admitting that she had something to do with it. She's saying that she like.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that. I think that like she has some sort of a personal vendetta against her father, and she wants to tarnish his reputation.
It took 8 years.
Hey, listen, some people are late bloomers.
But I mean, think about it. I mean, you can literally get not blaming this on mental health, but you can literally get a mental health disorder at any point in time.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not what it is. I just
Right.
I get it. I get it. It's just
people just are spiteful, you know.
I'm trying to figure out why. Me personally, why I don't understand how people think like that.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm just saying
it.
I'm agreeing with those people. It's always fascinated me how they. Oh God.
There he is.
And that concludes this episode of No Bucks Given. I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Oh, there's William Dafoe's face.
That's not Willem Dafoe.
God damn it, turn it back. I want to see myself, apparently, have our... Basement, how are you? How was your night?
Oh my god.
Are you drunk?
Not at all.
I could hear the disappointment in your face. Not at all.
He said that with conviction.
Yeah, he said that.
It actually means you are drunk.
You said that like the way JP's like Randy Orton's here.
Oh no!
No,
Come
no.
on, no. Shut the fuck up.
NXT.
Oh my god.
What's up, buddy?
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about a woman in Iowa that's claiming that her dad's a serial killer.
We just literally finished the last article. Great timing.
No, it wasn't the last topic because we haven't talked about that big crash or whatever that happened in whatever the fuck it was, that basement shared.
Did we even get started on this one?
No, it was basement shared. I can't pronounce the name of the place.
People are dead.
Good night, everybody. Was that last week's episode where I'm like, I love how it's like so and so's dead and more.
Are you?
Yeah, that was last week.
That was last week.
No, Basement shared it in the Twitter thingy. It's like
No.
it's spelled SEOUL or some shit like that. There you go.
Suckle my nuts.
120 people are dead suckling your nuts.
Are you 121 from the way you're fucking wishing you were drinking right now?
I'm drinking a blue raspberry. I stole a juice box.
Bad boy.
I know. It's called a Weekender.
It's called a Capri Soon.
blue raspberry, baby.
So while they're looking up that article,
Blue
I'll pick your brain real quick on a couple of the stuff that we talked about real quick. The biggest one I think out of them all that we spent a lot of time on was actually we spent on good most of them. Elon Musk buying Twitter. Excited?
I don't know why everybody cares so much.
I said that he looks like he's a crepist. You know, he's
Like,
sitting in an
okay,
alley somewhere with some crepes.
There's like a certain amount of people that like really care about this, where it's the same amount of people that are like arguing and hating people for not taking like the climate and fucking Earth into account. The guy made fucking electric cars. Why is he the enemy all of a sudden?
Because he made electric cars.
Yeah.
He gave them something that could help fix what they were bitching about with climate change. But now they're angry because they're not going to have anything to bitch about anymore.
I just don't understand. I just
Run
don't
out
get
of
it.
the fucking electrical grid.
Why does everybody hate? Why does everybody hate? Why does everybody hate him? Why is there so many people that hate Elon Musk? What did he do?
I don't know.
He
I
looks-
think they're afraid that. I don't know. It's a good question.
They hate him.
He looks like a
because they
crepist.
think he is a Trump supporter to the point that he will do anything for Donald Trump and not be his own free thinker.
I mean, Trump could have done this. I don't know.
I mean, he's arguably more famous. Well, not arguably. He's more famous than Donald Trump. Why would he fucking? God damn it!
What?
Is he like covered in mega shit constantly? No. So eat my dick,
he's
world.
Wandering around carrying some crepes. That's all.
Why was this crepes?
Oh, she was saying that Elon Musk looks like a can't say the word, so she said a crepist.
Just why was why?
What? It's about
He
He
is,
looks like one of those guys that would be like waiting down a dark alley with some crepes for you.
He looks like he's not fully developed
You guys-
as a human being.
Yeah, he looks like he's like literally the mentally
came into the
handicapped kid
oven.
on the corner.
JP and Heather.
He
catching
came into the
Pokemon over
oven
there,
too
or-
soon.
Or are they catching you? Sorry. Anyway, the other one we went over to basement was was James Gunn being part of DC. James Gunn and Peter Safran. Now
I don't know who the fuck Peter Safran is.
He's another producer and director. I think he did work on Aquaman, and he also is usually tied in with James Gunn as far as his stuff on DC as well.
I
It's
mean,
like
this
Suicide
could go
Squad
one
and
of two
Peacemaker.
ways. The problem is, James Gunn, you might end up with too much James Gunn. If you know what I mean. Like, he makes things in a certain way, and it works until you have 1 trillion things being done the same way.
Fuck you, Barry.
So, I don't know. I mean, it's better than the last fucking piece of shit, so I'm down for
Actually,
it.
the last thing the DC made was Peacemaker, right?
Yeah, well, James Gunn.
Batman.
James Gunn.
Oh no, you're right.
made
Batman,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And then the only other big thing I think I had on here was oh wait, no, I forgot about the
Nancy Pelosi.
Pelosi. Yeah, Pelosi. We started off that one with that fun.
I just don't understand, but I'm still confused as to what happened.
I love how every single answer he's given, he's either I don't care or I'm confused.
Well, that one is like, was he attacked by a naked man child with a hammer?
Yes.
How did this happen?
Hammer.
But if Paul Pelosi is Nancy Pelosi's husband,
How did this happen?
Speaker of the House, I don't know. I came to the conclusion that they were playing Donkey Kong sex games and it went awry.
That's just Bob the Builder.
Here's my question. First of all, why were they both in their fucking underwear?
Well, we all know it's hammer time, baby.
They were playing Donkey Kong.
It's pin the tail on the donkey.
games.
Is what they were doing. Like there's
There
this
was an
doesn't.
extra person watching.
So I do have to say for this one, it's like, first of all, the story makes no sense. Second of all, as soon as the story came out, they're like, well, he's like, I saw the shit where he's like, he's a far right Trump supporter. I'm like,
Yeah, that was.
You could just one look at it. We said the
what? I mean, that's a stretch and a half.
You look at him, and there's no way you see
I know.
fucking Trump support.
I said, don't fucking blame Republicans. Blame the fucking
Sorry.
Home Depot.
Jesus Christ, man. Was it a ball peen?
Even that's why I said the same thing. Was it ball peen hammer? Are we talking like Acme mallets? Like, what are we talking here? And but the part that cracked me up the most was the assailant apparently hit Pelosi with the hammer right in front of police when the police showed up. And I said, please tell me he yelled nailed it after he did that, because that would have just been absolutely cherry on the whole thing.
Nailed it.
Was the person that opened the door for the police, like, was it like maybe security?
No, it just says a strange person. I mean, if it was part of a security detail, you would think it's
good evening, Mr. Pelosi's fluffer.
He interrupted Herogasm.
I think it was his fluffer that opened the door.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that whole story is ridiculous, and the fact that like it came out and they tried to paint it, I just died laughing.
There are some people calling it Jussie Smollett version 2.0.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yep. And then the only other one was that the Darrell Brooks trial that I've talked about.
So
before.
the funny part of this is like I don't know too much about it except for the incident. And today I like turn on my phone and the first thing I see is this guy. He has a suit on, but it's not the way it's supposed to be on.
He's like tie.
He's turtling. He's turtling into the suit. And
I laugh at this, but I gave my thoughts on it. We're glorifying this guy, but the more I hear this, I gotta watch this shit. This I can't.
So I said this. I'm not gonna go over again, but basement. You have to go on when you have a moment on YouTube. Just look up like outrageous moments from Darrell Brooks' trial. Holy fuck! Like it is mind-boggling, and you've dealt with kids. It's literally like a child, and I know like it's dealing with someone's a child. No, the fucking behavioral patterns is just like constantly interrupting the judge. He had to be removed out of the courtroom several times.
That part.
Yeah. Oh no, it was more than once, man. It was several times where he just had a fucking laminated sign that just said objection. He's holding fucking over like if you see me on the webcam right now, he would be like this, like.
I feel like it's like we're ready to pass the verdict, and all you hear is like the ice cream sound from the ice cream truck, and it just fucking blasts in and runs him over.
Objection, relevance. Overruled. Objection, overruled. There's sometimes where he's asking like, he's like, so do you recall what you don't recall? Objection. He can't, like, even the prosecution's laughing. He's like, he's asking his witness to remember what they don't remember.
Beat him to death. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm telling you, you got to look up the moments out there on the outrageous moments. But last bit is the 151 dead following the crowd surge in Seoul during the Halloween festivals. Holy shit! So in Seoul, South Korea, at least 151 people were killed and 82 others injured in a crowd surge Saturday night during Halloween festivals in a popular nightlife district. Officials said one of the biggest disasters in the country that will likely raise questions about public safety standards. Well, no shit. Most of the victims were in their late teens and early 20s. The crowd had gathered in a narrow alley in Seoul neighborhood to celebrate Halloween. Early Sunday, the victims included 19 foreigners from China, Iran, Norway, and Uzbekistan. But I'm trying to see what the hell actually happened.
They ran over each other.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Apparently,
I consider myself a relatively. There are still countries that, like, you say the name, and I'm like, where the fuck is that?
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
Where the fuck is that? Where like, legitimately, where?
I'm assuming it's close to fucking North Korea.
I'm assuming it's somewhere close to all of the other stands, but
I can't eat.
I don't know.
No, it's. I know it's near the Turkish states. It's in that area.
Yeah, it's by all the other stands.
It's near Smaka and Buraka in Takistan. Yeah.
Those are great to visit.
What? I can't talk. Continue.
but like I saw a video of like people trying to do CPR to each other and keep people alive. I don't know what it would look like if you got stampeded, but nobody looked like they were broken.
Would you be fucking surprised? Like stampedes?
Yeah, if it's their spine or their ribs, it's hard to see that.
Yeah, and like a lot of it's internal injuries too, because like you got to think about like, let's say we're talking Asian people, but no, not to be fucking stereotyping or anything, but most
Well,
most
you're about to
Asian
stereotype,
people,
aren't you?
no, but most Asian people are relatively smaller in size. I mean, most of them are. You can agree
Yao
with that,
Ming?
but shut up. Like, it would be like taking a tiny little Asian woman, putting her on the ground, and then having a bunch of New Japan pro wrestlers just like stampede across the top of her.
Why are they
fucking
New Japan pro wrestlers at this
Because
event?
like the size difference, but like even if you throw some smaller people in there, if you have like
They're all
hundreds of
small.
people,
It's all in the same fucking place.
regardless of which, you have hundreds of people that are running somebody over, that's going to cause some internal damage.
Like, what caused this?
Stupidity.
Everybody just decided to stampede on each other.
Thank God COVID's lifted. So
Reading this, and they were party goers.
I mean, I've heard of
Were they-
trampolines too, with like fucking with the Black Friday shoppings. Remember those where like people would get fucking.
Or like that concert.
Oh,
No.
I mean,
Yes, yeah,
was
I know
like,
what you're talking about, yeah.
was there like, did they think that there was some sort of a threat or something? Like somebody had a weapon or something like that? Were they running away from something?
Something had to have
Yeah, something had to have happened, or they thought something was happening in order to cause this.
Dina, did you get to the Pokemon yet?
I'm reading survivors reported people
What
in
the
pack
fuck?
crawl falling over each other. I mean,
They're not saying what could have caused it.
what could have caused it? That's all I'm saying. They're not.
It was
saying what could have
BTS.
caused it.
I know it was.
But
That could
no,
be-
actually, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but news on BTS, they're breaking up. And every
like the
single
Beatles.
one,
It's,
no, but
Who?
every
it's
single
not
one
the
of their
band wanting
members,
to break up. It's they have to serve their mandatory military terms.
band members is going to serve their
Oh
mandatory
my God!
military service,
Who?
Imagine
and they're
going to the
coming
front
back
lines.
together.
Imagine going to the front lines and seeing a member of BTS on the other side. You're about to be shot and killed by a man? Question mark.
Hold on.
So,
You guys keep
I
going.
just-
I'll be right
Drop their guns and start dancing in front of you. You'd be like, God damn it, you got me.
I'm reading a little more here on this.
I mean,
So someone said it was like a celebrity
It says-
sighting.
So it says that it all started with and turned into a stampede. It started with people just moving forward, just trying to get to us. They were
So-
trying
so
to
what?
they were trying to all get to the front of whatever was.
But what was it?
It wasn't nothing. That's the thing. They're not saying what it was.
At some point in time, if I'm standing on people, I'd be like, why am I going this way?
I agree with
Yeah.
you.
yeah, that's what any logical person is going to do.
I keep
like,
going,
why are
but,
why are we all
like-
going this way? But then again,
Well,
when
they're getting-
there's a
eventually
surge in
they're
the
gonna run
crowd,
to the stage.
then again,
It
When
is kind of
there's-
like Train to Busan. I'm not gonna lie. It's
think
100%
about
what
this
it
way.
is.
Okay, think about it this way. If you've ever been on the floor at a rock concert, right? And you've got a bunch of fucking people, a big crowd of people around you, and if everybody is trying to get up closer towards the stage, you have no choice but to go with that crowd, because if you try to fight against the crowd, you're going to get knocked down.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go.
Same here, or I get the nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
Man, I love
I
the
can't
fucking
afford the
floor seats.
crowd or the
I-
floor seats.
Listen, I'm cool right at either. Listen, I made it to the front, Revenge Sevenfold, and I will never fucking be in the front against the fucking gates again at a rock concert, ever again. Because
Scary.
I feel like if you're that
Listen,
short
there
too,
was
like you're gonna
so-
get elbows in the head constantly.
Okay,
Listen,
first of
head,
all,
your
I had.
ribs are gonna get crushed into the guard railing. It's gonna be.
That's
it's
what
gonna be the worst
happened.
possible night for you.
That's literally what happened. Okay, so like I started out at the back of the crowd and we were kind of like inching our way um forward, because we were on the floor and
On a train to Busan.
the
Just saying.
first fucking thing that happened was this big hairy man was like my fucking savior because all of a sudden he comes running at me
He
and
came
literally
running
throws his
at you.
just hear me out. He throws his hands up above my head and he literally catches this like big girl. Like she's a big girl.
He,
That
was she being thrown?
She was crowd surfing from behind
saying
me.
she was crop dusting.
I feel like there's an acceptable level of crowd surfing.
Yeah, like she was crowd surfing from behind me, so I couldn't see her coming, and she was like literally about ready to fucking come down on my head. And this guy saved me from that happening. But so eventually, thanks to that guy, I made it all the way to the front, and I will never fucking do that again because I was 98 pounds and I got crushed against that freaking. Like it was to the point where I could not breathe anymore, and I literally had to look at the guy and like tell him, I get me out of here. And so he like pushed past the crowd and like got me out of there because I couldn't fucking breathe anymore. People are fucking nuts, especially when you have M Shadow standing in front of you. Oh.
What does that mean?
He's the lead singer of Avenged Sevenfold. Honey, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but good fucking God.
What
that
if you have
man is-
M Shadow?
That's just what he calls himself.
That's his name. He's lead singer of Avenged Sevenfold, and God, is he fucking hot. I'm sorry, honey.
She's not.
His name is M Shadow.
Yep.
Oh my
What
God.
is he fucking from Sonic?
No, he comes from
His actual name is Matthew.
right. So it's
Where's the shadow
it's
come
before
from?
N Shadow and
I would like to know. No, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, honey.
I mean, if I met somebody and it's like, my name is M Shadow, I'd be like, but what's your actual name?
That man has the eyes and the voice of a fucking angel. I don't care.
Maybe he should call himself
yeah,
M
it's
Angel.
the voice that's written.
Shadow, fucking dickhead.
You know, I'm trying to explain why he calls himself M Shadows.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a
Dickhead?
celebrity, and he
Yeah,
can
he's a
change his
dickhead.
name to whatever the fuck
And
he
he's a fucking emo.
Yeah,
So
he's a
that is
dickhead.
mentioning- all right there, Mr. Shadow, if that is your real name.
There's people that change their name to
What
whatever
is
the
his
fuck they
actual
want.
last name? Like, I don't even fucking know.
I mean, if it is, I'd laugh at it.
Shadow.
Basement is a dick tonight. I like it.
He's drunk.
His last
M-
name, or his name is actually Matthew Charles Sanders.
Mhm.
That does not sound very rock and roll at all. So I can understand.
M Shadow doesn't sound rock and roll.
Yeah.
I hate him.
That's all I got to say about that.
You don't even know him. I fucking hate him. I hate
No,
you.
do you know him?
Who?
No, but I know his eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw his eyes
She
up
wants
close,
to.
and I got lost for a little while.
You're lost in the shadow.
I got lost in the shadow, and then I got fucking crushed against a cage and had to leave.
And then with a smile on her face. Why are there why is there a chain link fence pattern on the side? Nah, never mind.
Dude.
It was a long night.
At night, there was a band there called. There was a band there named Throw the Fight, and they literally they didn't sign my actual tits, but they signed my shirt on my tits.
They didn't sign my actual tits. They signed
They
my fake
vicariously
tits.
signed my tits through the
No,
shirt.
I asked them because they were doing
Transference.
autographs, and I asked them for an autograph, but I didn't have anything to autograph in my hand, so I was wearing a white like long sleeve shirt, and they literally just grabbed a marker and like two of them started signing up my boobs, and one of them like was signing on my stomach.
For some reason,
Like,
I just
okay.
imagine them like going like, "Got it."
Now imagine if this happened and
Yeah,
they weren't
aggressively.
rich and famous, but like disgusting weirdos. Harassment.
They-
is what
they
it'd be
actually
called.
weren't rich
M
and famous.
harassment.
Fun fact: Throw the Fight is actually a local Minnesota band, so they weren't rich and famous. They were a local Minnesota band out of Duluth.
Yep.
Got it.
Only HR.
Right, Karen.
Probably a good idea. I think that's it for topics, unless there's anything else you guys wanted to cover this evening, or if you want me to dig through those like get to know us questions that aren't depressing.
As long as they're not fucking super depressing. God damn it.
Listen, I didn't proofread last time.
Fucking break your legs.
Fine. Jesus Christ.
Listen, M Shadow.
I'm P Shadow. Piss. All right.
Okay.
Well, over here in the States, Powerball is getting pretty high. It's about $825 million in the jackpot. So, with that being said, let's throw the question out there. If you guys won the lottery, let's say you won $825 million or won the jackpot Powerball, and there was no limitations on what you could do with it other than just obviously the fucking financials of it, what would you guys do? How would you spend it?
Pay off this fucking house full and clear.
I would.
Buy 3 more.
I would buy myself a house, and then I would put some money away for my kids, and then I would buy my mom a house, my mom and my dad a house, and then I would go shopping, and then I would put the rest of the money away, and I would pay up all of my fucking debt.
I thought the way Gina was describing it, I thought she's like, I'm gonna buy this house, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna buy my
And
mom
then
and
I'm
dad
gonna
a house.
buy M Shadows.
I thought you were gonna say like every other thing was gonna be buy someone or something a house.
I would pay off all the bills. For sure.
That's it.
Buy a new car.
Yep, add that to my list too.
That's part of her shopping.
Get a fucking Range Rover.
Shopping.
I might sell this house and then build my own.
Mm-hmm.
God. I don't trust you. You gotta
fell off his chair.
after last time.
I would hire a contractor and say, you know what? There's land in Dodgeville. Tell me how much it is. I'll buy that. And you can
After
just
he
build
fell
it
out of his chair last night.
I'm gonna build
right
my
there.
Why does he look anything like the thing?
I would like to add something to my list. First of all, I would also build both of my children their own homes right next to mine so that they can have their own fucking houses. When they, like Austin, he's old enough. He can have his own fucking house. Also, I'm buying a vacation house somewhere.
Buying a lot of houses.
Listen, you can buy. Listen,
my
my mom and my dad are gonna be perfectly happy in like a $200,000 house. Like they don't need a fucking $1 million house.
right. I would pay out. I'd put my grandchildren and my daughter through school, and then I'd probably just
sit up on
sit
a money
and
throne.
live. I'd still do my job.
I would still work too. Yeah.
I will
Fuck
tell
that
you
shit.
one
I'm
thing.
out
I will tell you
immediately.
one thing. Like, there's no fucking way in hell that I would tell anybody that I won the Powerball, though.
Oh God, no.
I would
I would
kill
never-
M Shadow.
'Cause, like, one thing that I absolutely love about, and this is the last thing I say, because I know there's other people that haven't answered, but the one thing that I love about the Powerball now is they changed the rule, and you do not have to reveal your identity anymore.
Depends on the state.
Well, in Minnesota, you do not have to reveal your identity,
Yes, we
so
do,
there's
unfortunately.
there is
I don't-
no fucking way.
I think that's
You
bullshit.
too.
I don't think you should have to because first of all, target on the back from family.
Mhm.
Second of all, target on the back from others.
Why are you wearing
I
armor?
wouldn't-
Don't worry about it.
Literally, the only people I would tell is like my parents, my kids, my boyfriend, and maybe my best friend.
And M Shadow.
Yeah,
And
tell
well,
us.
you guys would
Fuck you,
figure it
man.
out. Listen, you guys would figure it out when you all get free plane tickets to come to the fucking vacation house. So,
Who the fuck is
I
this?
want a bit more than that.
bitch, why?
Here's your
Free
plane,
plane
sir. Oh,
ticket.
cool. I get to ride on the plane? No, it's yours. They just threw you the key.
Fucking comping your entire fucking stay. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, I gotta leave work. I'm not getting paid.
Oh, hold on. She just won the fucking lottery and she's being a fucking
I have
cheap ass
to- I have
bitch.
to
And she's not even
pay
fucking doing the
to
fucking
come to your
comping.
vacation house.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. The first thing I'm gonna do is run over M Shadow.
Fine. I will pay for your plane tickets, and I will.
I need a
comp
bit
your
more.
I will comp your entire stay while you are with me. I will even take you on a very small shopping spree.
What's it, a dollar store? You fucking cheap.
I don't know. Fucking cheap asshole.
I am pretty fucking. I'm not gonna
Welcome to
lie.
the dollar store. You can have half of one thing.
I'll let you smell the candy.
Look, we're just gonna go into the store, and you can just smell the
Yeah.
Versace.
Damn it.
You can look at the Lexuses and the Rolexes. You can't go in them.
I mean, you guys are like choosing the wrong thing. Obviously,
The
you're
answer is-
gonna have all the money in the world
the
to
answer
buy a
is
million
drugs.
fucking houses. Yes. No. You could, you take the money, you invest a certain amount. The first thing I'm doing is anybody that's wronged me, I'm throwing shit at. I'm gonna get a pile of shit in a bag. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna throw it at them. What are you gonna do?
You just like
Sue me?
What the fuck?
And then I'm going to buy a
you've
boat.
thought this through.
I'm gonna buy a boat, a big boat, not a yacht, but a
Like
big
a yacht?
boat. Hey, I'm gonna go live on the fucking ocean. I can't eat fish because
that's
I'm allergic to it. But fuck it, I'm
You
gonna
can live
become
with them.
like I'm gonna become like a fuck. I'm a Pirates of the Caribbean. This shit. I'm gonna go from port to port.
Hold on. Hold on.
Shut up.
I love you. Like, I'm gonna buy a boat and live on the ocean. I'm allergic to seafood, so I can't fucking eat it.
I'm gonna have like a bunch of fucking beef. I'm gonna have a beef freezer on the ocean. People were like, "Why don't you just live off the land?" I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch! You don't understand me."
Picture you floating on a fucking freezer door.
It's just
It's
a
my meat.
big fucking boat filled with beef.
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a beef. I'm gonna have the beef boat.
So when Basement dies at sea, which one of us gets to be Johnny Depp and run around with his fucking urns screaming, "We have a jar of dirt"?
Oh my god. Good luck getting him his
The
plane
beef
ticket,
boat.
fucking Gina, if he's
I'm
gonna be
actually
floating
gonna
on a meat
call
locker
the
door.
boat the beef boat. People are gonna
Good
be
luck
interested.
getting any pussy on that boat.
Oh
I don't
my
want
God.
any pussy. I got beef. I'm going to enslave M Shadows.
Yeah.
He's gonna cook all the beef, and when I get unhappy with him, I'm gonna drown him at sea.
Holy fucking shit.
Jesus Christ, this turned south really fucking quick.
That's how you spend
He
your
thought
money.
this through.
You guys are like not. You guys aren't thinking outside the box.
You're
So
thinking
the
on the
only
box,
thing
which is
that
your fucking meat locker.
Just said I would
that
have the house paid off for it, and I would find land for sale and build the Adams family house.
Ooh.
So,
Really, the
what are
only
you doing
thing
with
that
M Shadow
I want
though?
is a fucking house. So, like, why would I want anything else?
The ability. I'm not gonna lie.
Because you're a freaking quadrillionaire.
I'm not gonna lie. The concept of getting a pile of shit to throw people and saying, "What are you gonna do? Sue me?" That is very, very tempting. I'm not gonna lie. That is beautiful. In fact, I would even
Everybody's gonna realize.
cut the
And then you
middleman
get
out.
sued for everything that you just fucking know.
No, cut the
No,
middleman
no.
out. I will pay you the money now. I'll pay you like 50 grand if you just let me do this and just let this get out of the system. We'll
I'm gonna dress up like M Shadows while I do that, so that like the blame comes on him.
I'm B
It's like,
Shadow.
what happened? He took his yacht out to the seas. Oh, we found his dead body filled with shit.
You don't have those pretty green eyes. You can't pull it off.
Careful,
I don't even
he
know
can't
who
be
he
near
is.
the food. He can't be near ocean life, otherwise he'll blow up. I'd probably. I'd probably do a lot of the same things you guys said. I would definitely get a house. I would actually probably flip this one and rent it. So I'd keep where I am now, flip it, make it ready for somebody else to move in and live off of that. I would definitely do a lot of investments too, because obviously bills, cars, all that fun stuff. Take care of my mom, etc. But I would definitely look for ways
What's
to.
the fun stuff? What's the fun stuff? Come on, you're a millionaire. Everyone's like, I'll buy a house, I'll be enslaved. Like,
Listen,
come on, what are the fun
I am-
things?
I'm all for like buying a boat, like you said, but I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how I feel about being, even if it's a fucking yacht, I don't know how I feel about being in a small boat in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Well, you don't have to go to the middle of the ocean. Nobody's saying
Give
go to
me-
the middle of
give me
the
a
ocean.
condo right outside
boat,
Disney.
You
I
can get
wanna-
right off the coast
But, like,
and just
if I-
live.
Give me a
If I
condo outside
want-
of Disney World. That's because
But if
that
I-
fucking sells itself.
If I buy a fucking yacht or something, I'm gonna want to travel the world.
Well,
with
now
it.
you're your own
I'm
enemy.
not- Like, I don't just want to live off the
Well, you
fucking
can
coast
skirt,
of
you can,
Miami.
but you can skirt the fucking earth.
All right, fuck it.
You don't have to go to the
Eventually
middle of the
you're gonna
ocean.
be-
When I buy my
Eventually,
house,
you're gonna be in the middle of the ocean.
Eventually, you're gonna be teased to go to the middle of the ocean and die.
Exactly.
What
I
the-
don't want a
okay.
Titanic.
It
Oh,
took a
that's what
darker
she
turn than
said.
I expected it to. When I buy
That's what she said.
for fun shit, when I buy the house, get the yard big enough, build a roller coaster in the backyard.
Oh, that seems like a waste. But you know what? It's not a waste when you have $1 million jillion dollars.
That's why you don't do a whole park. You do one ride that can be easily
That's gonna be just a circle?
maintained. What?
kind of roller coaster you're talking
Fuck
about?
that. I'm building a water park in my backyard.
Oh God, no! That fucking imagine one bad leak in sewage and just. Bleh. Wait! Invite
I'm getting
basement.
space.
Put
I'm
a
living
lot
in
of seafood
space.
in there, and then just fucking invite basement over.
Fuck you guys. I'm leaving this planet.
Bye, M Shadow.
Well, you would be leaving this planet if we
Me and
gave you
shadows. We're gonna make a life in this fucking.
You have lovely babies.
Ooh, okay. Here's a good one. This is a classic question, but figured we'll throw this out there anyway. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive,
I'm shadows.
Fuck. All 3 of them. M, N, and O shadows.
I just need to understand why.
Why M?
I don't really care about most people.
I don't know.
Thanks,
In terms of
baby.
like celebrity, like no, like wait, I want to. All I'm gonna do is disappoint fucking Muhammad Ali and all the others. So why would I want to have a conversation with them?
Bingo.
So what did you do? Oh well, great things. So what are you about? Oh God, fuck.
Let's not talk about
Why
me.
they put me on
Let's talk about you.
Jesus.
You want Jesus too? No, that's a fucking table.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus is the first choice.
Hey Jesus, I know everything. Oh, this is great.
Yes. I'm gonna go with Jesus, Muhammad, and Roseanne.
Oh,
What the fuck? What?
The fuck are we talking about?
You can. JP, the question is, you can have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive. Who would it be and why? I don't want to know basement's why. Gina's having a fucking panic attack or a fucking like a hyper. She can't breathe.
Fucking Roseanne.
Jesus, Muhammad, and Roseanne.
I don't know which Muhammad either. I'm assuming Ali, but we're
No,
Muhammad,
fucking,
the prophet.
yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
problem.
man.
Well, then never mind.
Muhammad, I was thinking so Muhammad Ali, Jesus,
And Roseanne.
No, Muhammad the
No,
Prophet.
Muhammad the
Not
prophet.
Ali. The Prophet.
Why am I the only one that understands him?
Okay, so then I was right, but then you threw in Roseanne.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's a fucking
Oh,
prophet.
say can
I mean, you gotta ask.
see?
You got a little bit of Roseanne in your life.
Why?
Oh, she's great.
Hmm.
See?
She is. She is. She reminds me of my mom.
What?
My
you
mom
go.
is exactly like Roseanne.
All right. Heather, JP, Gina, any 3 people, dead or alive? Who would you want to have dinner with?
Oh God. Okay.
Robin Williams,
Yeah,
Okay.
it could be sad though.
George Carlin,
Yes. It's that third one. It's always the tough.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No pressure.
Talking about.
Owen Hart.
Ooh.
So, can you give me the question one more time?
I don't know if I want to talk
What
to
3
Owen Hart.
people, dead or alive, would you have sit down and have a dinner with?
Do you need
Robin
to hear,
Yount.
do you need to hear it one more time? Oh, what?
Nope. Robin Yount.
Yep.
Who's that?
Former Brewer player.
Yeah, he's a former shortstop for the Milwaukee Brewers / center fielder. He's my hero when I was growing up. Robin Yount.
Yeah, it's tough when you put on the spot. It's tough when you're put on the spot.
Well, I don't want to leave the dead people out, but
Roseanne. Oh shit, lie.
yeah, I would love to sit down with Roseanne.
Basement thought forgot she was alive.
Oh yeah, she's alive.
Her career's dead, so there's that.
Yeah.
Yes. And probably Barry Alvarez and Bobby Bowden. Bobby Bowden, Barry Alvarez, and Robin Yount.
But like Tutankhamun, fucking Alexander the Great.
Fuck him. You picked Roseanne. Who are you to fucking throw stones?
But she's like the modern age Alexander the Great.
No.
Is she though?
I mean, you don't know.
She's
You're
like,
not talking.
She's
to
like this is Alexander the Great. She's kind of like a strong little
Alexander
thumb.
the OK.
Yeah, exactly. Alexander the
Mediocre.
Yeah.
He's here.
How about you, Gina?
M Shadows. Say it.
Yep. You know. Yeah.
That's not
That's
having dinner.
That's dessert.
With,
That's dessert.
I'm so high. I'm sorry, honey. No. I want to fucking laugh if I'm gonna bring anybody back. So I got to agree with Heather and go with George Carlin. Joe Coy. And I like Joe Coy. Fuck you.
He's named after a fish.
He's funny as fuck. I love him. And
I'm allergic to fish.
honestly, there is this comedian that is just, he looks like the biggest fucking fuckboy that you could ever imagine. Like all of the fuckboys put together looks like this guy, but his name is Matt Rife, but he's actually really fucking funny. So yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Throughout history, you had a million choices.
Okay, the other choice was like Princess Diana, and like, what is Princess Diana gonna do at a table with George Carlin and Joe Coy?
Car tips.
You get hit by a car.
I bet you.
Oh, she would give them some dirt.
You would be
to hell.
surprised.
I mean, if we're going like fucking idols or whatever when we were growing up, it would be Princess Diana for me because she was one of my idols. I loved all of her.
Why is nobody else having fucking dinner with Jesus?
I mean, I
Roseanne's
love
taken.
Jesus. And Jesus is my homie, but I don't know if I want to meet Jesus before my time has come.
What? So many questions. And Muhammad is there to be like, well, maybe it didn't happen this way.
My answers are kind of lame, and I'm gonna go a emotional cop out. So I'm also gonna go George Carlin because he's my favorite comedian. I gotta go with the wise man himself. Gotta go with Paul Heyman because there's so many things I love to pick his brain about. And the last one to pull at everyone's fucking heartstrings would be my dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say my dad too.
My
but I was pretty
grandpa.
somber with these questions last.
Because
Why didn't I say my grandpa?
there's a lot of things I would love to. It's more just catch him up on, and like, hey, a lot went down since I last saw you. So yeah, cheap answers. Take that, basement. Fucking Jesus.
I can't speak anymore because you destroyed me.
You all fucking holy over there with you, Muhammad and fucking
Your Roseanne.
Jesus.
Wouldn't you? Well, come on. The things you could ask.
It's a tough one because there's a lot of people we could easily pick. Should we do?
Did you come back?
Would you?
Jesus.
Oh.
Shut up. And then immediate stamp of hell.
No.
So-
What?
Did
Probably
the
cool.
nails hurt? Fucking. Imagine
Was
being,
it even real?
imagine being in that like awkward situation where you're like super nervous to meet you. He's like, "Hi, big fan," and he's like, "I have so many. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Number one, did the nails hurt? Fucking stupid.
I feel like I just end up in a room alone with Roseanne.
Meanwhile, like your stamp of approval for hell is already been fucking approved and through the system.
So why'd you do wrong? Is it warm in here or is it just me? Oh, say, can you?
Oh my god.
I'd have sex with Roseanne.
Okay,
ask you
if
that
you would have sex with Roseanne, then I
I
think
mean,
that
Roseanne, like,
you would have
she
sex with
was
pretty much
relatively
anybody,
like
if that's the case.
after. Well, never mind.
What?
Let's
What?
move on.
You just stop.
After
Stop. Take a
what?
shovel out of your hand. Stop burying
Like,
yourself.
there was a moment in time when she was like more attractive than she was. at the
When
beginning.
she played She-Devil?
No, like when like I guess the second coming of like that show, she wasn't bad. Come on, an older woman. I'd do her.
So Basement just solidified that he will literally have sex with just about anything on the face of the planet.
Okay, she wasn't like she was better looking the second go around.
I'm trying to
She's
find
not
a
a
question
bad
for the love of
looking
Christ.
lady, but like she's so much older. Like,
Whatever, man. Age is just a number.
oh god,
Seems
Basement's gonna end
something.
up with like a
With
63-year-old.
on that though.
What?
Whatever, man.
Aging like fine wine. He's
Yeah,
over there
right.
going, "Oh, damn, Roseanne, you aging like fine wine."
I mean, she did age pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what
did
she looks like
age
now.
pretty
She could be a
good.
monster.
I
But-
will admit that like second coming of Roseanne when that show first started. It was probably
Thank
the
you.
best.
You put me fucking
that
rolled the
look.
bus over me.
Okay, but I still think that you would literally have sex with pretty much anything.
No. Roseanne only.
There was one that he very easily could have had, but the repercussions from that would have been astronomical.
Astronomical.
Yeah.
I only fuck Roseanne.
I mean,
Jay,
he
that's-
fucks. Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
let's
Ooh,
get
what?
off of the topic of basement fucking anything, please.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find a final good question here.
Would you rather fuck Jesus or Roseanne?
That's actually on the list.
Jesus.
Under what would you do to de-stress?
Why was I the only one that answered that question?
I guess the best last one we could put here is
What do you do to
You'd fuck
de-stress?
Jesus- You fuck Jesus? And he left. He left for milk and he didn't come back until
Until
3 days later.
First of all,
And then he still didn't come back.
somebody had to invent the orgasm, so I guarantee you that man knows what he's doing.
Evolution?
No. No.
No. No.
this show
That
definitely
man
went all over the fucking
invented the
place.
orgasm.
Yeah.
My name is Orgasmo, and I
I'm
go from
sorry,
universe to
Jesus.
universe inventing the orgasm.
Lord, please forgive me for everything that I fucking
Here you
said
go.
tonight.
Final fucking question. Jesus Christ. What's your weirdest habit?
Shitting in my pants.
my
not that weird.
weirdest habit? Okay, so one thing that I do that drives me personally absolutely nuts, I'm pretty sure not many people actually notice, but I have this weird habit of doing this little like chuckle after I say something, and it doesn't even have to be fucking funny. I'm just like, oh yeah, yesterday I did this. See?
Yeah.
I
That
didn't
little
know.
gasping laugh thing that I just did, that's what I do. And it's just like involuntary. I do it all the fucking time and it drives me nuts.
I didn't hear what the word was that you said. I thought you said I do this little
Uh,
taco afterwards, not chuckle. I'm like,
She said
what?
tuckle, which is
Yeah,
like a
like-
word for like tucking something. I'm a tuckler.
I don't have a penis. I said chuckle.
We didn't say penis. We just said tuckling.
I'm a tuckler.
I hate you all.
I'm a stuckler for a tuckler. What?
But yeah, I do this
Oh,
little
wait.
chuckle after I
What was
say
the question
something and it
again?
drives me fucking nuts.
Weirdest habit.
I bite the inside of my lip, like right in the corner of my lip. I've done it for so much. I actually have, like, the inside corner of this down here is actually in the shape of my fang.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Does it like?
I play with it with my tongue.
Is it like during stressful moments or just in general? You just start
Just
whatever.
when I'm bored, really.
Oh, that's the worst.
My weirdest habit is chewing on my cheek. I chew on my cheek.
Well, I've heard it.
Boy, you're just a family of mouth chewers.
Yeah.
You mouth chewer motherfuckers.
JP was eating the floor
I
last
already
night.
know. I already know it's passed down to Wendy because if she's sitting there completely enthralled in whatever she is watching, I look over at her and just.
Yeah. Oh, damn. So, basement, yours is shitting yourself?
No, I'm trying to think of like the weirdest fucking thing I do. I do a lot of weird shit, but
Mine is that I have selective OCD. So
Yes.
I will be fucking like it's usually at like work or something specific at home. It's never like everything. It's like something has to be specifically nice and neat and ordered in a certain way and done in a certain style. And then like literally I could have like a pile of fucking dishes that's tall as me right next to it, not like
you know what? I think I'm in that boat too, but not like to the extreme.
oh no, I'm well
I'm not like I will like if certain things aren't like if certain things aren't like I'll look at like I'll do a spreadsheet or whatever and it's like I will delete everything.
Properly. It needs to
Yeah, it's gotta line up, man. It's gotta line up.
Yeah, I do this. I do that too, though.
But I think I don't know if that's like super
not
out of the
weird.
ordinary.
Yeah, that's not weird because like Heather said she does it. I do it.
then
It's
other than
more
that,
like
it's nails. My nails are horrible. I am very bad at like stress peeling and cutting.
I stress bite my nails.
I don't.
So you shit yourself?
I don't.
That's
These 3 fingers I do it all the time with. I do that.
I think that's the real
Most of the time,
reason.
most of the time now though, I don't even deal with it like stress by biting my nails anymore. It's just like I have an iron deficiency, so my nails break off very, very easily. And most of the time, if you catch me biting my nails, it's because one of my nails broke off and it's driving me fucking nuts. So I just bite it off.
Yep, I do the same thing. It's like this one yesterday, it broke and had like literally just that corner chunk taken out of it, so the sharp edge, and then the rest of the
And then you end up like scratching the shit out of yourself, and
exactly. Instead, I just bit off the rest.
Yep, I do the same
there today.
Still waiting in the basement.
like I would bite my nails more than I would cut my nails if they got like super long. But I'm not like one to like go in super deep and make myself hurt. I'm not a masochist.
Yeah.
Possibly. I think it's good for my 3 questions, unless you guys wanted to do anything else or throw anything out there as far as topics or discussions.
Do we ever get basements weird? No? Okay.
I'm just perfect.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I don't know really like what does it entail? The weirdness.
Something that you do regularly.
I'm sure I do a lot of things weird, for sure.
Weirdest comments.
Way to
on
answer the
people's
question.
Twitter.
I'm trying to think of like
Twitter and
something
then
like
regret it the next day.
yeah.
I'm sure I do weird things all the time, for sure.
I'm trying to think of like your guys' examples are like fucking
Just something you do regularly that you
the
don't think
same
normal.
fucking thing everybody said.
Oh, I said my chuckle.
Tuckle?
I'm gonna go with
Do you
my
tuckle?
chuckle.
Do you tuckle?
Chuckle. Hey.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
Every time I make a joke, I chuckle like that. It just happens. It comes out.
That is fucking terrifying.
I can't control it.
You just picture him like in front of you, and all of a sudden you hear that.
I normally mute. You guys don't hear it, but it happens all the time.
You don't mute yourself. Your fucking microphone does it. Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god. So on that note, I think that's probably a good time to wrap up this episode of No Bugs Given.
Yeah, I just got here.
I know.
All right. That's all I got.
Well, is there anything else you wanted to do, Basement?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do what?
We do
What?
it.
What do you guys want to do?
I just asked you.
It.
You want to do it? Let's do it. I'm down. What is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I would say
Dude,
like
I have-
Jackbox, but you're in control.
Well, I'm in control of this stream. I can do whatever I'm in. I don't know. I'm fucking what?
What are we doing?
I
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I'm down to do something, but if you guys aren't, then tell me now. Sorry, that's my chuckle.
I think maybe tonight's a good night to wrap up for the evening. But tomorrow maybe? Question mark?
No.
I have to work on Monday. I can't. tomorrow.
See? Tonight's the night.
What do you guys think, dude?
Night.
Should we do no? I think we should cut our losses after that chuckle.
Down
What?
to do something.
I thought he just said go down. That's
No,
what-
I said who is down to do
I
something?
gotta go get Wendy up.
I will take
I don't care. I'm tired as shit, but I don't care.
JP,
What do you
Heather?
think? What are you thinking though?
Anything. I'll do anything. Anything you want, baby.
Oh,
How
ooh,
much?
he's talking sexualized to you, Connor.
Is that what I got Kyle now?
I'm sorry, one of my boss's kids' name is Kyle, and the other
That's
one
a
is
weird-
Connor.
That's a
Oh,
creepy.
that's
fucking
fun.
name.
No, but like I was talking to her about her kids today, and she kept on saying Connor and Kyle, Connor and Kyle. So now,
Fuck
call
it.
him Connor, Kyle.
I can help set up a round of. I can do like a round of Jackbox.
Well, I need to go wrestle my phone away from my sleeping kit first for that.
Eat your kid. Nobody will know.
Eat your kid.
Nobody will know.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that somebody will notice that she has suddenly gone missing.
So we'll set up a quick game of something real quick. But for all you audio listeners out there, we're gonna wrap up this week's of No Bucks Given. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Horny Goat, and check us out on your favorite podcasting platforms. We won't be doing the Marvel Roundtable this Monday because this Monday is Halloween. So we're doing a special little. I believe we're doing a live watch along of.
I gotta get a costume. Fuck.
Good luck. I think we're doing both Halloween Ends and Werewolf by Night. We're going to do a double feature watch along that evening. So join us on Halloween night for that, and we'll see you guys on the audio side of things in the near future. Subscribe, youtube.com/HornyGoat. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace!
And we're still here.
How am I gonna do this?
That's a good question.
Because I have the game and you have the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could share the game
Yep.
and you could stream it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I don't see any problem with that.
What is happening?
We're all like just.
I had a
fumes.
blue raspberry weekender and it ruined my life.
Okay, what the fuck is that? I need to look that up now.
Like it
The
has.
juice deck.
It's a juice box filled with blue raspberry goodness.
I don't like blue raspberry
fuck?
shit.
Weekender is what it's called.
Yeah, it's called a weekender. It looks like a weender,
What
but
the
the
fuck?
K
Oh my
is
God, that
a
looks-
peace sign.
JP just say he's taking a dump.
Oh, he's going to bed.
Wait. What game do you want to play?
Hi, JP.
Night,
Monster
Pizzle.
Seek. Night, JP.
Listen, I feel like we have not played Monster Seeking Monsters.
But Monster
for a
Seeking
while.
Monsters is not a good game.
Thank you.
It has a great
mouth, I love
soundtrack.
No, it
The
doesn't.
game
I love
itself
that game.
is a bit booty. It's a
I
bit
love that
booty.
game because I love that game because it's always like you never know what the fuck somebody's gonna say to you.
Monster Seeking Monsters. What game do you guys
Kill
want to
him,
play?
Shadow. What?
You
What
shut
game
your
do you,
mouth.
what game do I fucking stab everybody? What game do you want to play?
You're gonna stab me.
In the face.
Okay.
Um,
I mean,
you wanna
last time
stay
we
away from the
played,
drawing games.
yeah,
You
I
know what
guess
they're always gonna be.
they're all gonna be dicks. So
You want to do Quiplash or something like that?
Yeah, never whatevs.
we can do
Flash. Whip. Whip it. Whip it good.
You want to whip him, Shadow?
it real
Or do you want me to
good.
Whip you.
I mean, no, don't.
No, stop. What are you doing? Oh my god. All right, let me
Skip it.
fix this.
All right.
Jeebus.
Un momento,
Start
por
it.
favor.
Let me fix this goddamn display capture, you son of a bitch.
I don't know how you're gonna do this, but good
I got
luck.
it. Give me a minute. Just give me 1 second.
I feel like my legs are bleeding.
What else
Why?
did you have / drink this evening?
My legs are bleeding.
No, seriously.
Were you
what
at a
else-
party
Are
or
you
something?
sure? Are you sure it's the legs are bleeding and not just you peeing your pants while you're sitting on your couch?
That is actually
my
a
legs-
great point.
My legs are bleeding.
Were you like out wedding or bar or something?
My legs are bleeding.
Okay.
Now, when you say they're bleeding,
Bleeding.
Then do you scratch yourself?
all right, I think I'm set up here.
Listen, the third eye is. Ugh,
You like it?
don't like it. I don't like it at all.
There we go.
Anybody out there that wants to join us can certainly do so.
Guns, bitches.
Blah, blah, blah.
Enter the room code. It's free.
Oh, why'd I have to pay?
I'm a banana.
My legs bleed.
My legs are bleeding. I'm a banana.
Join up.
I wonder who M Shadows is. Ooh, Jizuka.
Jizuka, that's a pretty good name.
That's a great name.
Pretty good name.
Jizuka. Well, we got 3 more spots.
3 more. Alpha's in.
Trev.
Federico, join us. Aru, join us.
So
I think Aru hopped off
I have to
earlier.
pee.
Oh, no,
Join
he's still here. He's still here. Come on, guys.
Where's
We'll go pee now, Basement, while we wait for people to possibly hop on.
Gina, go pee.
I'm gonna go pee because otherwise.
You better. I'm gonna hold it in until you come back, and
chugged this
I'm gonna
entire
go.
2-liter fucking red Mountain Dew.
I'll be right back.
You know, the Mountain Dew that definitely tastes of red.
Right.
Mountain Dew is so gross, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I
great mixer.
respect.
It's a great
I
mixer.
respect your love of it.
I mean, it's not love, it's more self-abuse.
It's not love. It's just I rely upon it. Blink. Come on, guys. We got 11 people watching, and nobody's joining in. Just
Smash
go
the
to
like.
jackbox.tv, enter the room code, join us. Be more than M Shadows.
She's peeing right now.
Good.
M Shadows be pissing. We still haven't done the new one, right? We still haven't done the new.
We have not.
I haven't done a new one. I still haven't bought it either.
Well, no
It
time.
does not look like there's a drawing one in this new one.
No, there's
There
not.
is. I think there is.
Oh, hold on. Let me. Well, you
Don't
know,
worry. Don't look at it. Nobody
Nope,
cares.
I'm gonna.
right now.
Fuck off.
I don't care right now. I want to play with your face like putty.
All right, Jackbox 9, right? That's the one.
Yes, it is.
There's got to be a drawing one. Come on. These are gonna
Nope.
not give us a drawing one.
They have Fibbage 4.
There is a drawing one. I know there is. I watched the video on it.
Quicksort. This is a trivia sorting factory. Work with your team to sort falling answers into their proper order before they hit the floor. Ooh, that could be fun.
Or it's like drawing and wordplay together.
Oh, nope, I got it. Nonsensory. Professor Nanners is here to test your NSP
Nanners.
Yep. Nonsensory perception in this drawing, writing, and guessing game. How close can you get to guessing where other players' prompt ranks on this? Ooh, there's a lot of interesting. They're really fucking switching it up as far as some of these games. Like,
I'm gonna call it the 11 people watching that aren't willing to like put their penis in the ring.
you know, that's not really helping the fucking like to persuade them. Like, these 11 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I was while I was peeing, it just occurred to me that my little round table of people that I would like to sit down and have dinner with before, I literally have Grandpa, the dad, the fuck boy.
Yeah, makes sense.
And you left out Jesus.
I
Bless
love
him.
that, Jesus.
Fuckboy.
Gandhi. I should have said fucking Gandhi.
But you.
What?
Just be like,
All right.
well, I will fuck you along with everybody else
Where
in
did
my
I start
harem.
this bad boy?
Yes,
I
let's
think
go.
so, yeah.
Wait, didn't Basement have to pee?
No, I internal, all
Oh,
internal, baby.
Done it already. Okay.
Just
Hey, welcome to Quiplash 3.
Hey.
Hi.
$5.99
Thank you.
a minute.
yeah, I'm charging that because I bought this game. Everybody owes me money.
Does anybody here have the other half of this amulet? No? Checking? No? Well, my quest
God, I have
continues.
to shit all of a sudden.
And remember,
Oh my
Man, my name didn't even resonate right. It was supposed to be Shadows.
to join.
Nope, just shadows.
It's the prequel to round 2. round
Shadows.
1. You're going to see 2 prompts on your device. Answer each one with a brilliant response. Soon you'll
That's not
go
gonna
ahead and
happen.
other players' answers while everyone else votes for their favorite. Oh yes.
Dare
boys,
you. Like,
use
don't
your
underestimate
votes.
us.
No, I'm talking for myself.
So,
Give it to me.
Hmm. Oh, this is good. Okay. I can remember how to spell this word. Oh God, 2 answers. Jesus.
Well,
I'm going to hell for that one.
I am going to heaven.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
make the noise.
Because you had dinner with Jesus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let us set sail with the real reason you're not going to the party tonight.
There we go.
God.
I hate them all. Painful diarrhea caused by in shadows.
Vote away.
We know the answer.
Let him persuade you.
Oh, fuck off.
My leg bleed.
I love the little shits like.
A reminder that pops up on the devil's phone. Remember to blank today.
Pineapple up Hitler's ass. Fuck Amber Heard right in the
Decisions,
pussy. Well,
decisions. Choose
I
a favorite.
mean, I
Kind
don't
of
want
the
to
same
do.
thing, isn't it?
I mean, there's one thing I'd
Pretty much.
prefer to do.
yeah.
Just totally shove a pineapple up Hitler's ass, right?
I probably want to fuck Amber Heard in the pussy. Hitler's dead.
You
That's why
don't.
it's the devil getting the message.
Hey.
Need a horse to walk,
Oh.
but you can't make it.
True.
Swallow cum. Fuck you in the ass safely.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite.
Something about that second one really makes me laugh.
Safely.
I wish there was a comma after the ass. It's like, fuck you in the ass safely. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Give it to me. Yes.
God, fucking my
God,
legs bleed. Are fucking crushing it.
100% fuck you in the ass safely.
Fucking bullshit.
And
First, you
now,
need to be drunk to play this game.
what's the perfect
What?
Background of this game kind of looks like an asshole.
It does. I'm
does.
entering it.
And now, pick your favorite.
Oh my god. Oh my god. First of all, what the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
Well, I know what I know what I'm voting for.
Fucking
I got your back, bro.
Without further ado, nothing will wake you up faster than a nice hot cup of blank in the morning.
Oil.
Diarrhea or warm jizz. Well,
All right, vote for the one you like best.
I mean, they're both gonna wake me up.
dude,
They're both gonna wake you up. Yeah. So which
I
one's
mean,
gonna gross you
the
out
thing is,
the
it's
most?
easier to get a cup of diarrhea
wow,
than it is
that was a
warm
wave of
jizz.
rage.
You know how hard it is to
come
get a
on.
cup of warm jizz?
You have to
I'm gonna save it up for a while.
I mean, not necessarily. You can go rob some burn bank, I guess.
I mean, how much? Well, you're gonna.
Fresh from the
Okay,
source.
that's too much.
What? My legs bleed's fucking. Oh my god.
Nah, they played
Banana. Oh, that's a moon.
2.
Round 2 is here, and the points are doubled, so stop talking about round 1 already.
We did.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Oh fuck! I have to do answers now. Oh, that's a tough one.
I think I might have spelled that word wrong.
Perfect.
I think they got that good.
I did not have a good answer for the second one. Fucking. Ugh.
Well, fuck it.
Right.
Prompt
It's the
number
best I
1
could
is
think of. It's going in.
The best perk of being in a
Jesus.
cult.
Jesus.
Okay, make someone happy.
Freedom to suck all the dick.
Oh, the penis. Got your back, bro.
Oh, my legs. They bleed.
A magazine you don't want to see in the waiting room of your doctor's office.
Mortician Weekly.
And now it's time to vote for your
Cum
favorite.
Blaster Anesthetic Edition.
This one we go with Cum Blaster.
Yes.
Mortician Weekly was pretty good though.
Let's see the next one. You can tell a serial killer is trying to be caught when they blank.
Tell you.
These are gonna be good.
Back themselves off. Stay at the scene of the crime. What?
it.
Yes!
Damn it.
Told you, got your back.
The legs, they bleed.
Next up, the nation was finally united when the president's press secretary announced blank.
Jesus.
Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Fuck them bitches.
They're both pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
God
There's
damn it.
only one winner.
I'm dead.
That only would have been
Yeah.
better if it said he's dead.
Oh my god.
Moving right along. What you would expect to see on cable channel 1 million.
No, God.
Us, all right.
Yeah.
Your favorite quip.
This is at the heartstrings right here.
The Wild and Out funeral.
This isn't fair.
Finally.
Damn it. I wasn't fair.
Pooping. He's pooping. Big pooping.
Cheap answer. I couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah, it took me a little minute to think of Hugh Hefner's Wild and Out funeral party.
To the scoreboard.
That's the way it sounds.
God damn.
Sounds like a balloon being stretched. or something.
It really is.
Whiplash, where all quip roads lead. Each of you will be sent a prompt that requires 3 separate
Oh, no.
responses.
Oh yeah.
He's
He's
fucking dead.
Fucking
We have an
escaped.
odd number of players.
That's what it is. She
Don't
fucking
test yourself
escaped.
against my superior skills. Go easy on me, okay?
Never.
Ooh.
I think that's the best I can do.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna need some time with this one. This one's tough.
Uh-huh.
God.
Go with that. Fuck, that one's tough.
Time's running out.
I know. This one's hard.
It's basement slide.
Okay, it's thrip time.
That is not going to go well.
The 3 worst
This one
two-word
was
texts
hard,
you could
man.
receive.
Okay, bye. Suck dick.
Fucking what the fuck?
Be easier for a loss. That is actually fucking incredibly good.
That is.
Oh my god.
3 nicknames every frat
Oh,
brother
God.
tries to give himself.
That was funny.
Sticky blanket. Tokyo Sandblaster marinara sauce. Big chunk of big
Nope,
dick
not
and pussy.
marinara. Marina sauce.
Marina sauce.
Why did I say marinara?
I tried to spell marinara.
Pussinator. I'm the Pussinator.
God,
I
that
need
was
your
fucking
clothes.
Hard.
Oh.
3 things that happened at the Monster Mash that they couldn't sing about.
Uh-oh. Fuck off.
All right, choose
He
your
was a
favorite.
she. Dracula sucketh more than blood. Kamala Harris showed her tits. Question mark. Fucking question mark. Oh my god.
I did do sucketh. So I'll take that L.
You rocked it. But did you rock the scoreboard?
A fucking basement won this.
Oh god. Yeah. No. Oh no.
Or
Heather
did
did.
I?
Oh, holy
Heather
shit!
snuck away with that.
Heather just creeping
Hey.
in like a creeper. Creeping in like a creeper. Nice.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, it works for me. I hate them all.
Fuck you in the ass safely. Oh, that was fucking funny.
That's good shit.
Just
Heather,
back in the chat. And I hear
congratulations.
I
Thank
see
you.
fucking Alpha say Jizuka. That's me. What? I,
Love that name.
What is going on?
oh,
here?
that was his name. My computer's like a ways away from me, so I couldn't even barely see the screen when that was out. Like that whole thing was happening.
You good there, basement?
Sorry.
Hey,
Oh god.
Do you want to play any of these other ones on this, or
Let me see what else.
You
What
guys
are the other
done?
ones?
we got blather around, talking points, which is shit, champed up, which is the drawing one.
Yeah. I'm
it's
good for. I can do one round of champed up. And I'm gonna call it a night.
Champed up, it is. Oh, this is the one where like wrestlers. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
I have to pee. So whoever's in
Go.
control,
Me.
I'm a Christmas tree. Oh god, sexually suggestive Christmas tree.
It's a very sexually suggestive one.
For some reason.
You want to get a bad
alright.
case of tinselitis?
good lord.
Go pee quick. Oh god.
I'll be the fucking traffic cone trying to fight off the sexualized Christmas tree next to me.
Shady, yes, I'm the Sham Shady. Oh, you well, the Sham Shadies are just imitating. So wrote the Sham Shady. Please stand up. Ooh, do I want to be chicken or do I want to
Nowadays,
be...
everybody want to talk that they got something to say. No, but nothing ever comes out when they move their lips.
What a gibberish, motherfuckers. That forgot about Dre. I'm a white 35-year-old male.
Now, how fast can you say it? Nowadays, everybody want to talk that they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, motherfuckers. Got a bunch of... I know that song. Sorry. I apologize. I'm really fucking tired. So anybody out there that's listening, I've lost my mind.
No, you lost that before you. went
Oh,
to
yeah.
sleep.
You warned us like a second ago. You're like, I'm so sorry. I'm already fucked up.
As soon as I came on the call, I was like, I am so fucking tired. So
reminds
you
me.
guys are gonna get fucked up Dry Gina tonight.
One of these 11 people watching fucking join us.
It's between this and the fucking ladder setup from last night.
I'll
upset
find where
you.
you live. I'll stab you. I'll stab you.
Between,
And then we'll
between-
have dinner together with Jesus.
Between that and the ladder that was set up in my ladder match last night, that like just you're like, it bugs me because they didn't use it.
It bugs me. Everything
would
bugs
like
me.
would like to point out the fact that Basement is not saying what he would stab anybody with, so be on the
Yeah.
lookout.
Whatever, man.
Floppy penis.
It ain't gonna be sloppy.
I think he
I didn't
said
say it would
flop.
penetrate anything. I just said it would slap.
I'm just trying to like dry hump you into submission.
What's that burning sensation?
What is happening? All right, does anybody else out there want to join? We have gone into a conversation that we cannot come back from.
I think we're good. I think we got everybody we
It
need.
doesn't seem that way. We got a bunch of fucking Avatar: The Last Airbenders joining us.
I'm a giraffe. I'm a giraffe now.
Welcome to the
Fucking hate these drawing games.
Talented trainer. She's a fucking phone.
Why couldn't it have been Cock Blaster for 2000?
Christmas tree.
Hate
All
this
right,
game.
time to draw a bunch of inappropriate pictures.
Very.
Uh,
yeah.
Do not draw
It's like all
dicks.
penises.
I'm not making any fucking promises.
Does any of us know how to draw anything other than dicks on
I
the
don't.
fucking phone? I don't.
I know how to draw the cockle and trouser snakes.
And I know how to draw.
It's Lil Spritzy.
I'm gonna skip this. We know what the fuck we're doing. We're drawing penises. All right, here we go.
Do we? Oh no.
Oh no, what? Music's fucking banging.
It is actually pretty good. Can I zoom in?
Nope.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. It's so quiet.
Because we're concentrating.
Oh, you just gotta draw something stupid like I did and be done with it.
Thank you.
Like, there's so much concentration going on right now. I like it.
It's almost like we're in a camp.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Fucking coach, what camp are we in? Are we in Jesus camp?
You're talking yet? I was the first fucking. Well, I don't even know what's happening anymore. So is that pig Venus is the only one still drawing.
20 seconds remain.
Yep.
Players need to name their character.
Come on, pig. Venus?
Got it.
Oh,
Better be some form of incredible art.
The trainers are now
I-
on to creating a
God damn it.
challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against.
ho, ho, ho.
You're quack.
So
Oh,
they
no.
utilize their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold.
What is that? I don't even know. I don't even know.
Be quick. That's about as close to a circle as we're gonna get.
I'm going to hell for this.
What the?
Disconnected.
Disconnected. damn it.
God damn
I
it!
wasted 2 minutes trying to fucking make the perfect.
Oh, I
What
had
I
a
was-
fucking good one too.
I wasted
yeah.
2 minutes of my life.
And then I had a fucking hammer coming
Who-
from one
Who
eyed
got,
Billy.
who got the penis with the eye patch?
I did.
Who got the penis? The some shady penis.
That was me.
Some shady penis.
I made a beautiful,
God damn it.
beautiful penis with like skinny little arms and eye patch and
The
fucking,
only one that didn't draw penis.
I called him
I
Wide
mean, my second one, I got fucking sort of like weird ass person with pink
Fuckboy
hair,
3000?
That was mine. That was the clown.
and I was drawing Karen.
I was literally
Right.
I got fucking one-eyed Willie and I was drawing a fucking hammer.
Fuck.
Should we try it? Should we try it again?
I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a night on this one.
We tried our best.
We
Fuck
tried our
everybody.
best, but that was
Fuck fucking.
I blame M Shadows.
Yeah, I do
Hey,
too.
don't blame me.
What? Fuck you.
Don't blame him. Mm-mm.
Anyway, we want to thank everybody who joined in and tuned in for this part. Thank you all so much for popping by. We will be, like I said, back on Monday, most likely, for... fucking... The screen's all messed up. No, shit. Nope. There we go. Try that again.
No,
There we
yeah,
go.
I fucked you up.
Yeah, you did. You did fuck me up there. We'll be back
Good.
most likely on, there we go, Monday, where we're going to be doing a double feature of both Werewolf by Night and Halloween Ends. It's going to be a watch-along, so we won't be able to show anything, but if you guys want to join along for the fun watch-along party, join us on All Hallows Eve.
Hey, what do you need? Disney Plus and what's Halloween Ends on?
Paramount?
Paramount, I think. Yeah, HBO. There you go.
Oh, HBO.
Okay. Can't show anything, but
No,
I'll
but-
show it all.
We'll show you other things.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Shut up,
until then,
bitches. Wow. Wait,
Send us
hold on.
pictures
Time
of you dressed up, and we'll feature it.
Time out a second.
We
Like,
might.
okay, so I have to work on Tuesday morning. I might be able to make it for like
Dress up.
half of one or like one. I'm supposed to dress up.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Halloween, bitch.
Oh my god! Literally, I have one. I have
Boom, boom,
two
dun,
fucking
dun,
outfits. I have a
dun, dun, dun.
bumblebee outfit, or I have a fucking
Good, you have
Little Red
options.
Riding Hood.
You have options.
Only thing
Did-
I got is my fucking tits McGee race car driver shit. So you
Hmm.
know what, woman?
The problem
Get a
is,
white
like,
sheet and cut holes in it.
the problem
careful.
is like both of my outfits are kind of slutty, so I don't want to wear them.
Well, that'll make 3 of us. I don't have enough. I haven't bodied.
I'll mom it up as much as I can. Like, I'll
I'm
wear some
going
tights
to be
underneath.
like.
I'm going to be fat dad bod Deadpool, so I think we'll
I'm.
make this work.
I'm going to be like really going to Party City and choosing the last thing left. So we'll see what happens.
If it's not a
Please.
bear head, then I'm gonna fucking riot.
No, it's got to be the opposite of a bear head. I want to see like what you can get for bottom of the
Oh my
barrel.
god, I wanna,
Yeah. It's gonna be bad.
No,
It's gonna be bad.
I would
No.
wear
Very
like
bad.
a
It's
fucking
gonna be
lumberjack.
It's gonna be real
Be
bad.
like a fucking lumberjack or some shit like that.
It's gonna be a slutty nurse.
Listen, I would actually pay money to see you dressed up like a slutty nurse.
It might happen. You never know.
Oh
Whatever's
my
left. Whatever's left is what I'm getting.
Anyway, good night, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.
Tune in Monday to see what the fuck basement's gonna be.
Oh god, no.
That's